Okay, now I think I'm here. I think I'm back. How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see you. Good to have you with me. Hope everybody made it back. That's more like it. Okay, we got U-Haul, Cindy, Darlene. Is Texas J back? Somebody come up here and help me. There we are. Hey, Jay. Everything working out for you? You just tired? I'm tired too. We were talking, and everybody wanted to keep going, so I come on. Some of us, a couple has come in, but we'll get there. Yeah, Jay got him a new toy, so we're gonna have to get him up here to join us. We're gonna have to coax him into talking a little more. But we were talking on the other channel about how we got to get out to the Democrats, to the people that's out there, not just preach to the choir. All right, good going, Jay. Jay's been having phone problems, so he's been kind of behind the eight ball. So somebody come up here and help me so we can talk, because I can't. I just can't pull it out of my head. So you got all your pictures and contacts and everything. So Jay, try it out. Hit the link. Well, no, you never mind. You'll have to sign in and everything. So that might be a little bit difficult right now. Should I make it in? I don't know. I don't see him. That's who we need in here. I don't see anybody showing up yet. Oh, you're on your desktop. Okay. Did you get your Wi-Fi hooked up? Can you get your Wi-Fi hooked up to your phone? Anyway, what we were talking about was it started with that news conference, and Sean's is Illinois for MAGA. IL for IL, yeah, number 4 MAGA. Good job, Jay. You're getting there. You're getting there. We'll get Jay started. We'll have to look out. I don't know. I don't think he went on. I'm not paying attention, But yeah, let everybody know we're on. Somebody jump up here and give me something to talk about, because I don't like talking to myself. You know what's? Let me play around a little bit. See what logo. Oh, that's what I don't have. Where's my logo? No, I don't want to overlay. No, it's ILL. Just abbreviate. No, IL, not ILL. IL for mega. IL for mega. Anyway, I have a background on. I don't want a background on. What did I do? There we go. I'm just playing, everybody. Learning myself. I don't see anybody. There's somebody here. We're at the stage. There we go. Hey, Chris. There you
Hey,
are.
Terry. Oh,
Oh, about time.
I'll tell my
I
mom. Tell
said,
my mom good night real quick.
oh, okay. I was getting lonely up here. We have to teach Jay how to come up. And Jay, if you can sign in with your Google account, you can go ahead and come on up and try it. Can't do nothing but kick you off, you know?
I'm using it into a StreamYard, so I don't know how to use all the other ones.
Yeah,
Hello,
Jay told you hello.
Hello, Jay.
Anyway, watching that news conference, I didn't know what country I was in. My stomach just went, whoop, you know, wow. And they tell us the same old stuff over and over and over. Like I was telling everybody on the other channel, that we had to make up our own mind what's going on. Okay. Well, so that give me some ideas, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to get out there to the people that need to talk. You know, need to hear it. You know, ask instead of hollering at them and making them look stupid. Ask them questions. You know, why do you think that? You know, why do you want to kill babies? Why do you want to pay more taxes? Why do you want to let criminals go? You know, ask, you know, and not threaten. It's just like preaching the word of the Lord. You know, you go out and you talk about Jesus. If you holler at him and scream at him, you're doomed. You're gonna die. You're gonna go to hell. People are gonna turn you off. You know, you have to be loving and caring and kind to people and bring it on slow. You know, don't just go in and jump in their face and you know what I'm saying.
See, that's kind of how I was raised. I was raised that way. I was raised not to be mean to nobody and just
That's right,
person.
Jay. The press is telling us one thing. They're telling us they're sitting
Hello, Cindy.
all over the country looking at their teleprompters saying the same old thing over and over, and they use the words against us, and they keep us confused, keep us wondering, you know, what's really going on. How could they do that? Why did they do that? How can they force our kids to do this stuff? Well, it's just like I said before, since the beginning of time, people have been coerced into murder and mass killings and wars, and you know, you can talk people into anything. And now that they can get into our brain and work our brain with the, you know, with the programming and stuff, who knows what they can do? And we sit back. Yeah, of course he did. They told him to. Yep. Yeah, they probably put that in his thoughts, and They can do it. You tell somebody something, and make them think they're doing it for their country, and they think they're doing it for their country. They can make anybody look bad enough to kill. Yeah, that's what we're discussing. How can we change? How can we change to get out to the people? You know, help them understand where we're coming from, not where they're coming. Come to a mutual conclusion. What, why, and how? How can we do it? It's just like I said before. We need to surround these Muslim communities like the Battle of Jericho, like Joshua. You know, bring in the Jewish horn. Bring in, 5 times a day when they call their call to prayer. Have our call to prayer. Yeah, no pictures, no pictures at all. Yeah, they. I don't think they can actually tune us out. We can get in their heads, We can. We don't have to stay there and keep jabbing at them. Once we get in their heads, who knows what happens afterwards? Who knows what they think? Uh, it might not happen right then, but it could happen later if you bring this. What we got to do, right, Stone Cold. You're right, exactly. Don't demonize them. Most of them aren't demons. Now, some of them in high places that's causing this stuff, they are demons. Most definitely demons. Yeah, we need to stand up, be nice. It's like I said, like you're bringing somebody to the Lord. You don't you don't criticize. They know they know they're doing wrong. They know that they need to pray. They know that they need to, give themselves up, but you don't have to see it yourself. Just plant that seed, walk away, you know. There is a picture. I don't care to see them. It don't
Yeah.
matter. It's just how they're presenting it to us. You know, we think we won the misinformation, the fact checking war. We got into another one. We got AI telling us that this picture's not true. This picture's fake. And pretty soon it's going to be where we won't be able to tell the fake from the real. They're flooding us with all this stuff. We're buying it. We're sitting back watching it, passing it back and forth to each other. Instead of hey, that officer didn't really spray mace in that guy's face. That's fake. And you see the same picture over and over and over, different people, but same picture. Yep. That's what we need. We need to figure out between ourselves when we're talking. We're talking as a group. We're in our own little church. We got to figure out here what we go out there and do. And the people come online, quit kicking them out unless they cause a ruckus. Hear what they say, talk to them pleasantly. You know, that's what we need to. That's what we need to do. Not not as much stand up to them, but talk to them. Just keep talking. Give our viewpoints. You know, a lot of them think that like say abortion. They think that the baby's nothing until it's born, and that's what they're getting in schools. The schools are teaching it. It's not really a living being until it comes out of the mama, and that's not true. They're
Nope.
not. They're not showing the development. What goes into it. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard. It's like here too. Everybody here is mainly patriot where I live.
was seeing where I used to work, it was all Democrat, basically.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah,
I had to listen.
you're in the
So,
perfect spot. Just
so I had to, so I had to listen to him bash Trump every day at work, and I was like, okay.
well,
And I said,
they've got people believing that Trump can do everything. His powers are unlimited. Trump can change the world. Well, unfortunately, he can't. We
no,
got laws. We got laws to go by. He was voted in. He wasn't voted in as a dictator. You can't vote
he's
in. That was one thing. Oh, he was voted in as a dictator. Why? How could he be voted? If he's voted, he's not a dictator.
right. I mean, that one
I
makes no
think.
sense.
I mean, dictators put themselves in the position. They don't ask people to put them in the position. They don't go by what the people want. And when the military goes after somebody, they go after them. They don't go after them to. They go after them to shut them down, end them. It's not a game. It's not a game. Where you stop it. That's it. Oh, we stopped them. No, you take away the threat. Just like in police work, they're taught to empty that clip. You fire that weapon, you empty it.
Yeah, the police, they're not there to chase you for fun. I mean, that's gonna if you're chasing you, do something wrong.
And if these people would understand that when ICE goes out there to arrest people, they go after specific targets. They study them. They know where they're located. They know where they're going. They do their research first. They just don't go out and say, "Oh, let's pick this one up." They don't go looking for people. They've already got them on the scope. They've already checked them out. They already got the intel on them. And these people go and they mess it up, and they're going to get innocent people that way because it turns into mass mayhem. Ice baby ice, yeah, yeah, ice baby ice. And you watch some of these chats. I wish I knew how to do it. Put some of these chats on. Watch what people say. Some of the dumbest things, you know. No, one man can't do it. No, he can't. He can't do it by himself. It's impossible. If he could do it by himself, he would be a king. He would be a dictator. But he don't want to be a king. He don't want to be a dictator. He just wants to straighten out the mess that's there. And believe me, it's a mess, as we all know. There's more going on than we. If it's impossible for us to know everything that's going on. We can't know everything that's going on. That's why we need all of us, the eyes, ears, spokesmen. You know, you go out and tell everybody. So how do you I mean, I know you don't get out much, Chris, but how do you handle them when you get out there to them?
Uh, I just try to talk to them. I mean, I don't like to fight and argue with anybody, so I just try to debate them. Basically, that's what I really like to do. I like to debate. So that's
No, there you go, Stone Coldest.
but no, I don't.
Ep- Epstein, that's another story. What good is it going to do us to get the files? It's going to do absolutely no good because we don't have the power to cut down these rulers around the world, uh, influential people all around the world. That's who's in those files.
How many people
We
again?
start taking them
Mhm.
down. We start taking them down. It's going to cause so much confusion and mass mayhem. Who can you take down without causing worldwide chaos? I don't think so. I think they're better off where they are now, because knowledge knowledge is there with the people that are in control. If the good guys use the knowledge correctly, I think that'd be more good than getting it out there and causing pure chaos everywhere. Because it's not just about Trump. You know, everybody wants to. Let me tell you plain and simple. The Epstein files, all they want the Epstein files released for is to try to get Trump. Pure and simple.
They try that. They try just about
I
everything to
don't
get
know what's
Trump.
in the files. I don't know what everybody wants to find in the files. But you too, Stone. I appreciate your input. I mean, don't get mad. I mean, this is what we have to talk about. This is what we had to talk about. Why do we need those files? What are we going to do with the files once we get them? Are they going to prosecute the people when they get the files? And right now, you know, Biden didn't release them. I'm sure if Trump was in there, Biden would have released it, when he was president or Obama. Whoever was in charge during Biden, they would have released those files pronto. So we know it's not in there that much. You know, he might be in there. I don't know. It just, but the main reason is to get Trump is what everybody.
And they won't.
Okay,
They won't get him.
I don't know where you went. He left. Stone Cold is left, I guess, because I can't put him in. Can't put him on if he leaves. Yeah, Prince Andrew. He's already in the can. They're getting them. They're putting them out of. They're putting them out of commission. The ones that they know. You don't hear nothing about Clinton. You don't hear nothing about Mrs. Hillary. You don't hear nothing about none of them. And that's all the news manipulation. Take them out of the spotlight. Get them out of the spotlight. Uh, Maybe they should release the files. I don't know. I personally, that's not my decision. Okay, behave yourself when you come in.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
nice to meet you. I'm Christopher.
Yeah, so let's make a quick point here, and then I'll leave you guys alone.
Okay.
Uh, so for the longest time, the world was obsessed with the Epstein stuff, right?
Right,
Kim,
right.
right. But now, since Trump doesn't want it released, and I think that's obvious, even though he everything, we all know he doesn't want. So now the whole Trump world is against the
But there's,
Epstein.
but there's several reasons why he might not want it released. Like I'm saying, it will
Why?
cause
Why
it'll
don't
cause
you
it'll
want it?
cause total mayhem. But the information in the right hands can help. I don't think the information in the public is going to help. Maybe bits and pieces of it, that we can handle,
Would you say that?
But
Would
but
you say that if
say it concerns that somebody just mentioned Prince Andrew. He got demoted because of it. The
so
Clintons, they put them in the limelight and they put them off to the side.
if
These people,
Biden were still president, you saying don't release the Epstein file? Yes or no?
yeah, Biden
No.
what now?
If Biden was still president, would you still have the same stance on
Yeah,
not really?
yeah. I would because a lot of it in there does not concern us, the people. Uh, these people in the upper, in the government, like Trump. Uh,
Yeah,
I can't name any Democrats that would be, against it. But when you start cutting down world leaders with pornography, that's a new low. Because we know it goes on, we know it happens.
wow, wow. That's an odd stance.
And
Uh,
it is. But
so
for how many centuries has this been happening?
you're no, so you're against releasing the names of the people that molested children.
No, 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 no. That's
You're not.
are they going to go after these people? Are they going after any of them? This should be a police matter. Uh, we don't have FBI, we don't have CIA, we don't have anybody that's capable of going after these people and properly handling the situation.
Right, because they're currently in government.
Yeah.
That's the
So, so,
problem.
so do we need a
Large
private? Do we need a private? Do we need another private organization to go after just these people? And I say we go after them somehow, but we have no agency that's not corrupt. It's not involved right now.
Well, of
We're in
course
a
we don't. Of course we don't. Because the man in charge, the president, was part of it.
now. How can you say that
It's public knowledge.
with a straight face? How can you actually say something like that?
Oh my God, dude. It's public knowledge. With all
It's
due
no, it's what they've been feeding us.
with all due
It's what they're pointing out. Let me tell you, Biden, if it had been in there, Obama and Biden would have put it out there first thing. They'd have put it out there with streamers on it. It'd be broadcast from every news source in the country. If he was actually in there like everybody's saying he was, it would be hell to pay. There
so
ain't no way. There is no way that he's in there like people think, and that the media's saying. It would have already been out there. The Democrats have had control for 8 years off and on. No, 12 years off and they haven't done a blooming thing about Trump
bro,
except try to put him on put him. Now they put him out. They tried to put him out on trumped up charges. Use the metaphor. They tried to put him out by trumped up charges against him. Every one of them's been thrown out, but they still convicted him. They still convicted him. They're still trying to convict him. They can't. If they had evidence in the Epstein files, there's enough people in the know that it would be out there. It would be out there in broad, bold print everywhere. And we
brother.
don't you listen to yourself. You say bro to me, but
Yeah, just
don't you think it
with
would be? Don't
with all due respect, my fellow man, I have respect for you and I have respect for your and I don't mean to disrespect, but what I have a problem understanding is that the MAGA world, Trump ran on files. Go back and look at it. And now all of a sudden, since he doesn't want to see, we're supposed to be like, no, all right, it ain't no big deal. Nothing to see here. I
yeah,
don't
it's
understand
a it,
that thinking. That
to
cognitive
me
shit.
it's a ploy to keep the people wondering, keep them off guard, keep
Did you think it was a ploy when Trump was running on it? When we were all, heck yeah, Trump, release that stuff. And sudden he gets in there and he's like, nah, nothing to see here. That makes no sense.
I don't know. I don't know, but that's one instance out of all the stuff that's been going on. Uh,
I'm just saying, I'm just,
it's not gonna help us either way.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry to say it
Okay,
that way. That's the pure truth of it.
all right,
They
we
need to go after. Yes, they need to go after all the pedophiles. They need to go after these people who committed the crimes. Yes, yes. You commit a crime, you pay for it. Even the president,
I
if
don't
it's in there.
I don't feel
I just can't
like
believe it. I can't believe there's much in there because it would have already been out.
I don't feel like I can
We
go
have enough people. We have enough people going
president.
against Trump. And
You wouldn't support it if it was going against Trump at all. That's
yes,
the
I would. If they have evidence, hey, go for it. You got evidence, go for it.
but you won't you're against the release of the evidence for the reason.
No. I'm not against the release of it. I'm saying everybody's fixed on that. You know, if that'll change things, that'll make things better.
But
No,
you just,
it'll make things 1,000 times worse.
you just said can't release that
It'll make life as we know it,
world.
you know, like a day in the park. I mean, you know, all hell would break loose. Not just Republicans, but Democrats. Not one side, but both sides are
Who
going to pay.
cares which side you're on?
It don't
If,
matter. It
if
don't matter.
you molested a child, you
Yeah,
should
okay.
be in jail.
You're going back to child molestation. This is more than child molestation. This is world domination.
You should be in jail. I don't give a crap
Yeah,
if
they could be
you're
in jail.
of the U.S. or the world or
Well,
whatever.
why didn't the Democrats do it?
Who
Why,
cares? I'm not a Democrat. I don't give a crap
okay,
about
who
them either.
cares? I mean, yeah, we
Put them
care.
all in jail. Put every one of them in jail that molested kids. Let all the information out and let the cards fall where they. What are we scared of?
I don't think anybody's scared of anything.
Are we scared that dear leader Trump is going to be caught up in it, or dear leader
No,
Clinton, or dear leader Obama, or
I know Carol, but he has a right to speak too.
I'm
Go
just saying,
ahead.
I'm just saying that there is right and there is wrong,
And
and
we have to come to a mutual understanding that it's going to affect all of us, Democrat, Republican. I don't care what they are. It's going to affect all of us. And yes, people need to pay.
how about us normal people that aren't hardcore Democrat or hardcore Republican who just want the truth?
Well, what is the truth? Are we going to get the truth when it comes out?
Why not let it out?
Let it out. Let all hell break loose.
If
I'm telling you.
that's what happens.
Well,
Out. I mean, truth be told, truth
I
be
don't.
told,
I don't think you know. Yeah,
bro,
you're right. Jay. He had him arrested, but it's not good enough for some people. You know.
bro. I'm making sense, and deep down in y'all's heart, you know it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying there's an obvious answer to all this
Yeah,
stuff.
we agree with you. All the pedophiles should be arrested and charged.
Even if it's Trump,
But
even if Clinton,
Even if it's Trump,
even
but
if it's Clinton, even if it's Obama, even if it's
right, the whole 9 yards. I agree with that.
even if it's
But
me, you, you know,
I don't think it's I don't think it's going to help anything. And I'm quite 100% positive that Trump's not in there in any capacity that would get him in trouble. Or it would have already been out there. You know it. I know it. The whole world knows if Trump was in there, that the Democrats would have put it out there. I mean, broad
Trump,
sales.
dude, Trump,
It would have been out there. Every news source there is.
Trump
Oh, we got him. We got him. You know, we got him.
is in there. He
If
is.
it's not in there,
He's, he's
I guarantee you
there.
it's not. No,
What's
myself
been
personally,
released already?
my own common sense tells me it's not in there.
Out of what has been released already, he is in that. He
Well,
is already in there.
well, okay. I might have to let you go because you're going around in circles now,
All right,
and it's not getting us anywhere.
you guys have.
We had to come to an understanding, fella. You know, I love you to death. You know,
Well, our understanding can't be that my opinion is
No,
right.
no, no. I'm not saying your opinion's wrong. I'm not saying that at all. I am not telling you that. I hope you don't understand. I hope you don't take it that way. I'm telling you my side. You're telling me your side. I'm agreeing with some of it. Prosecute them, no matter who it is. But
That's
right now, it's not there.
they're not going to prosecute any of them because
No,
of who they are.
who they are. It's all the elite. It's all the elite.
That's the problem in my eyes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not bashing Trump. I'm not bashing Clinton. I'm not bashing any of them. I'm just saying I think the American people deserve to hear the truth, no matter who it is.
Can we handle the truth? That's the thing.
Well, if you can't handle the truth, then maybe you ought to reevaluate your life.
I don't know. It's not my life. It's everybody's life.
Not you personally.
Yeah, it's the whole world's life. It's this is the whole world. This is it's something that we may not be able to recover from.
In
Who
what?
knows? Who knows what? For some reason, whether it be, you know, it'll take down the world. Maybe. Is that what we want? I don't think so.
No, it might take down the elite
Yeah,
power.
but these are brighter minds than mine. I mean, I'm not saying that I have all the answers, and I never will have all the answers. But I'm going by my own common reasoning. We don't want to see it.
So that's basically a trust science.
No, they need to have somebody. They need to take control of it somehow. But it's not for us. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether you're reading the chat or Biden messed with his daughter. There's all kinds of pedophilia going on out there. Hey, Storm, good to see you. Been a while,
Oh, Stormy, what's up, brother?
but yeah, uh, we can agree to disagree. I'm not mad at you. I'm not disappointed in you. You have your right to your thoughts, but I think for the country's good, we need to wait and see. But demand justice to the ones that doing the wrongdoing, that did the wrongdoing.
Well, how are we going to demand justice if we can't get information?
Well,
Like,
they need to start making some arrests. And
I don't follow your logic there.
well,
I mean, I'm trying.
that's what we need. That's not what we need to be talking about.
I don't know, man. I just don't see why we can't release all the information and let the facts fall where they fall, and then whoever is involved, then do what you will with them. I don't get it. Like, are we here
No,
for truth or not? Is the
it's
world
it's a lot.
getting
It's a lot
in
bigger.
any way?
It's a lot bigger than what we as individuals can see. Because you got organizations out there like Soros, WHO, the WEF. You got all these elites out there trying to rule the world, and they're all involved too, holding pieces of it.
Well, yeah, they are.
We as lay people will never, ever hear all of it. Never.
But by that logic, then why go
We
after?
have we have to trust the people that we voted for to do the job. And by naysaying, hollering every time they say something, going against them, trying to downplay it, is not helping the situation.
The people that we voted for are not doing the job. I think we can all agree on
Well,
that.
no, I think they're doing a fantastic job if people let them do it.
Who is?
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
We've got
But
we've got health care. We've got
what?
not taking care of our veterans, not taking care of our senior citizens. I mean, senior citizens should be making double what they're making now. Things
Yeah,
like that.
the people that we voted for are not doing the job that we voted them in. And we bring
Because
on,
they're not being allowed to, because one side shuts down the government because we don't take care of illegal aliens. Well, what's that put out there? It doesn't help anything.
oh,
When you have people fighting just as hard on one side to do away with what the other party's trying to do, until they come together, we're not going to manage nothing.
well, they're not going to come together.
Yep. Okay, well, I might let you go here.
All right, peace,
You
brother.
have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Later.
Because we're not getting anywhere. Uh, but you can think about it. I'll think about it. I'm sure all of us will think about it. We can't we can't throw grenades on everybody, expect things to happen. And that's what we're doing. We're throwing grenades back and forth. And this is this. I enjoyed the discussion. I really do. I appreciate it. Thank you. Trying to see what chat's saying here now.
I was just like, I don't know what to say.
That's all right.
I was just listening. I was like, okay.
Well, that's the thing we got to. That's the hurdle we get. The hurdle is getting ourselves and them in tune together. Come to a common agreement on something. Well, maybe we won't get all the Epstein files, but we get all the pedophiles. That would be good. But who's gonna? Right now, we have no agencies to. I don't trust CIA, FBI, or anything. None of us do anymore. I mean, Republicans and Democrats. Nobody trusts our enforcement agencies. Nobody. Yeah, I know, Carol, but that's the thing. I don't want. I don't. I don't want. We had a pretty good discussion. I thought he made some good points. He made some bad points, but you know, we got to go on and maybe later on think about it and say, "Whoa, well, maybe, maybe he had a point there. Maybe I had a point there." I'm not saying I was right. I'm not saying he was right. I'm not saying either one of us was wrong. And that's why we gotta stop. We gotta stop saying, "Oh, they're wrong." No, they might have some opinions that we don't appreciate, but they're their opinions, like our opinions. But what's it distraction from, Cindy? It's not distraction. It's helped build up our monologue. What we say, what can help, what won't work, what'll work and what won't work. That's what that's what tears me up. Everybody's got their own opinion. Nobody wants to bend any, none, nada. And I'm not saying you should bend, but we can listen and we can talk about it. Literally, we had a pretty civil conversation, I think. Yep. I think that was great. He did a good job. Hey, Jericho. I appreciate it, Stone. And a lot of it I agree with. But we have to put the pressure on the right people to do the right thing. We have to let them know what we think and not just throw Most of these people out on the streets protesting, they don't have a clue what they're protesting. I mean, you see one protest, they're hogging up the sidewalk, but they don't want anybody else to be there. They call the police on you. Oh, you can't take videos of us, or you can take videos of anything that's in the public. It's
Oh yeah.
viewable. How you doing, Jericho? I got to watch you after I get off. I missed it this afternoon. I took a nap. But this is what we got to do. We got to talk to people. We got to talk without hollering, without getting all upset, because that don't do us any good when we get mad, get upset. Hey, Teacup, glad you're listening. But all the hollering in the world was not, that'll just bring us down more. It's like I was saying before, if we surrounded these Muslim communities with a Joshua type prayer thing of our own, not go into the city, not mess with them, don't march down the streets, just the outside of the street. There are prayers, our horns, our trumpets, our Israeli horns, the ram horns, whatever you have, If people are close by there, just surround it. Do it day in and day out, right on the call of prayer. It'll stop a lot of it. And there's so many thousands of things going on at one time that we can't control all of it. I mean, we got Detroit, we got Dearborn, and we got Minnesota, which is a total different story with the whole group. And like I was saying before, she was nurtured by the Somali government before she come over here. That makes her a spy. She got into our government, which makes it even a worse offense as a spy. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she's top of the spy list, And what do we do? What are we supposed to do with them? But only one couple's been executed in our entire history, and that was during World War II. One couple, I can't remember the name. I went blank. Yeah, it's like the Holy Wars. It's like the Holy Wars. So they want to rule the world. I mean, it is a holy war. They're using. Well, take the Christianity. We got different sect that believe differently. The Muslims are the same way. They don't read their whole Quran. They picking pieces together. We're peaceful, but then you go on up the ladder, the different groups. The Rosenbergs. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Yes, indeed. We need to get back to those times. We need to bring it all back. This piddly stuff is what they want us to bring all our attention on, And hey, Tina,
Hey Tina.
you can come up if you want to help us out. Anybody wants to come up? The link, I think the link's still pinned there. Yeah, it's still there. Hopefully, I'll see it because I'm an old timer at this, but I'm a newcomer because everything's changed. It's all different. It's been so long, I forgot most of it.
And see, I can't stream on YouTube yet because I had to have 50 followers myself.
I think you can forward it to your page. I think you can do it on your by your picture. You can forward it to your page. You can broadcast that.
Yeah, because I was just curious one night. I wanted to, try to go live just for the heck of it.
Yeah, well, you can share this if you want to. Everybody can share it.
But
Well,
like
where
you
was
were,
where was it? My rant and rave. But
crap.
yeah,
I'm drawing a blank.
I like to look at a lot of different channels, even libtard channels, and I go on and I talk to people everywhere. You guys probably see me on a lot of different places, and I love everybody. I think
Oh,
everybody, they have an opinion. They should be able to, put it out there. But we can talk, talk to them back, tell them our opinion. Oh man, Jay, you're making me hungry. My favorite right.
oh, that sounds
Pecan
so
pie.
good. Dip my
Hey
tongue
Andy, how
pie.
you doing? It's been a while. Good to see you. Yeah, a lot of good friends here tonight.
But I seen a lot of people like a lot of people on live stream on TikTok, like Trump supporters and Democrats debating each other all the time on there. And our side never raises their voice. The other side does. That I noticed.
Hey TT, how you doing? Wow, it's been a while too. Yeah. And Stone, I tell you what, yeah, we have more in common than we have differences. That's for sure. If we just sit down and forget our differences and talk common sense knowledge, what we can do to make a country better instead of trying to tear it apart, the better we'll be. And we can do it. I feel down deep in my heart if we just talk and quit down downing everybody, telling everybody they're wrong. Come to a mutual understanding. Anyway, we're here for the country, not. You know, it's not going to be 100% perfect. Never has been, never will be. I've been doing good. I'm trying to recuperate, trying to get strong. And every time I think I get there, I slide back a little bit, but I'm doing good. The Lord is keeping me protected. But that's what I'm here for tonight is try to get our eyes open, try to cut some of this, you know, screaming, hollering, stabbing, enemy stuff. We're not all enemy. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Just one day at a time. One day at a time. If I make it through this holiday, I'll be doing good. That's right, Storm. America first. I mean, there's going to be things come down that we don't like and we don't appreciate, but we just have to change it. But oh yeah, like I said, they're wanting us to be at at each other's throats. That's what they want. And right now they're winning. I mean, we thought we got to win. Like I said, we thought we got to win when they cut back the fact checking and the misinformation drive and all that. But they started their own drive with the AI. And AI, I'm not saying it's bad, but they're using it against us. They are using it against us, and we have to watch. Watch what we put out there. Make sure it's 100% correct. It's like the plane crash. today. We had to wait to make sure. You know,
Yeah, 'cause like I told my mom, there was a lot of rumors that were going around, and I'm like, I don't know, I'll wait till
yeah, I've been in his shop
until
many, many,
confirmation.
I've been in his shop many, many times. Good guy.
And I
Yeah.
knew when I saw you posted it on band earlier, I knew
Uh,
because you could. I knew it was more likely right that it happened. It was because you like you said you knew him and worked in the shop with him.
uh,
So I figured if anybody would know could confirm it would be you or somebody else he knew. But I
yeah,
was like,
somebody else
no,
in the business.
that one really that really broke my heart today. Though. I was
Trump likes to. Trump does it like a chess game. A lot of people can't see the big picture. He sees the big picture, where we see a small picture. Most everybody looks at every day's events, and that's it. They don't look forward in time. They don't look ahead. If this happens, what's going to happen? If that happens, what else going to happen behind it? You take all the in that position. You have to look at the big picture. You have to see. You have to figure out, if I do this, what are they going to do? And if they do that, then what are we going to do? And back and forth. Yep. We have to come to our we have to come to our own opinions. And like I say, don't look narrowly, people. Don't look narrow minded, Look at everything and think about, you know, why is this happening? And what good is right now we know what they're trying to do with these killings and everything. They're trying to get our weapons. They're not saying it. Oop, trying to see what True Seller's saying. Greg and his wife did. Oh, come on. So many great things for the U.S. during the catastrophic events. He flew the helicopter and everything. Yep, he sure did. Yeah, I sure do too, Jerry. Man, I think about him today. I want to pick up the phone. Hey, bud, can't do it. Can't do it. If you have a friend like that, talk to him. Oh, I've been talking. Turbo. He's my new check-in every day, every morning. Good morning, Carrie. So if you're out there listening, Turbo, howdy. But we all need somebody that keep in touch with, keep us going. And I was going to say something and I forgot. uh, yep, he's still out there. He's just not going online. Yeah, Ricky's watching us. That's for sure. He drove Fords. uh, yep, we got some good people out there. We need to. Oh, did you leave? Come back?
I'm not sure what happened. It was just like
I don't know.
I must have pressed the button on accident or something. But I was like,
Yeah,
that was weird.
yeah. I was going to say something important, but it must not have been that important. Yeah, you're right, Storm. You can't trust nobody. You got to take. You got to verify, uh, make sure you know what you're talking about. That's one reason why I don't get on too much, because uh, they've made it much tougher to vet what you would say. And by the time you vet it, everybody else has got it, jumped on it and tore it to pieces. I'm gonna try to be. I'm trying to be. Oh, there we go. There's Tina. How you doing? Well, where'd you go? Yeah, they fear us. That's for sure. And Biden's old statement, he used to say, "Well, I'll send it with Biden and Obama. I'll send the drone over you. I'll eliminate you." That was their common throwback. Whoop, wasn't it, Tina? Yeah, I was telling a friend today. These NASCAR drivers flying the planes are more dangerous than actual driving the doggone races. Because we've had several, since I got involved in it years ago, killed, in the plane. Okay, here. Well, technical difficulties, everybody. Couldn't hear me. Okay, well, come on back up. Come on back up, Tina. I'm on my flip phone, so Christopher,
Okay, yeah. I
can
don't
you hear
know.
me now?
Because I can hear you now, Gary.
Okay, okay.
But what happened to Tina? I thought she was here with us too.
I don't know. She quit. There she is. Hello. Oh no.
She gone again?
Yeah,
Must be StreamYard again today. Must be.
that's right, Jericho. Takes all of us. And make America great again. What's wrong with it? I mean, oh well, it's Trump. That's the thing. It's Trump. Can't say nothing. They can't say nothing good about Trump. I mean, as far as prices, we get the gas down. Oh my goodness, poor Tina. Tina can't get on. Something blocking it. Yeah, it is. It is storm. Yeah, I got a good one here. Yeah, I know. That's all right. That's okay. What was I saying? It's Chris's fault. You kicking her off, Chris?
See, this time I am in the street on this one. It's Tina's. Probably Spectrum.
Yeah,
She gets Starlink. Just saying.
Starlink. I can't afford that.
Oh,
I got, I
Starlink
got,
is so.
I gotta keep Spectrum.
I
Yeah,
would say
get it from-
Starlink is so good though. We've had no issues with it. Like we've had HughesNet, worst internet ever, and we had Exceed, which is not good either. So Starlink is pretty good.
we got to get the gas down. It's going down, and with competition and the distributors and everybody, they want to keep it up, and they're holding back the reins on the gas going down, really. And in some areas, one place is under $2 now. But that's one place, one place out of the whole country. It's still 280 here.
I think last Tuesday, my parents only paid $1.69 for a gallon of gas.
Well, yeah, they just said it's $1.95 in Texarkana. Oh, I'd love to see
That's
$1.95.
hasn't been actually been years.
But I guess Florida, California, New York, places like that, these big blue, big states and big blue states, they keep it up, And but things aren't going to go down fast. They cannot go down fast. It's physically impossible for prices to drop fast. I mean, they're going faster than I thought they would. Grab her hair.
And like once a week where I used to work, they would do 99 for an hour. Gas would be 99 cents for 1 hour.
Yeah.
And if you
Oh,
missed
yeah.
it, you missed it.
And
That's on you.
they get a line.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, up in the Northwest, it's in California, it's really high. But it'll come. Oh, come on! What's going
Tina talked to
on?
Ian, but I guess it's not working for her.
What's going on, StreamYard? Yeah, that's good for Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania's another one keeps it up high. In Pennsylvania, they tax everything. Uh-oh, I lost Chris. Pennsylvania taxes everything. Yeah, get these crappy governors out. Find out how they're cheating. Ah, come on. Come on. Oh, no. It's got something against Tina tonight. Are you going to stay?
I couldn't hear you for a minute. But I couldn't hear you, so I
Oh,
had to go get out and come back in again.
yeah, we must be having some, yeah, what do you call it? Somebody working in the background against us.
I
Oh,
mean, gosh,
California, 479. That's terrible.
poor Tina, she
Yeah,
can't come up here. She's
gas buddy.
trying.
Yeah, gas buddy will keep you up to date. Yeah, I do too. I had a uncle-in-law that was a tanker driver, and there's so much left in the bottom of the tanker. When they get done, they siphon it out. So he would siphon it out in 55-gallon barrels, and we'd get gas from him during the gas storage. But he was right after the gas storage ended. I don't know whether he left a cigarette or something, but it blew up and threw him across the yard and burned his back bad. So it wasn't a good idea.
Mm.
I don't know what's going on, Tina. That's weird. I've no, yeah, yeah. Do an upload test. Do an upload test and see how it is. It should be above 5 because you're uploading. Another thing, streamers, to all the streamers out there, if you're out at a protest or outside somewhere and you're not using Wi-Fi, turn the Wi-Fi off. Use your cellular only. It'll cut that. It'll cut that. Yeah, he keeps trying to search for the signal, and it'll interfere with you. Yeah, that was that Arab oil embargo. I'm glad we got out from under them. Boy, that was a mess. Jimmy Carter had us all. Actually, things were worse back then. we have it. Thinking back, we had it really good because we had Nixon that froze the prices in the grocery store, and then we had Carter. But when Nixon froze everything, when it come back, when he took the freeze off, everything skyrocketed. There's Sean. Hey, Sean.
Hello?
Hello.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get hooked up here.
Turn your volume up. I can just barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Let me see here if I can.
Can you hear me? Testing.
Let me see here.
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
How do I can't hear you? Let me
Okay.
go back out.
Whoa! I got it. I got it.
I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Oh, you can't hear me?
What is calling?
Can you hear me now? Oh, he left.
So yeah,
Oh my.
that's gotta be something going on.
Yeah, they're shadow banning it for some reason. Let's
All
try
right, can
again.
you hear me?
Oh,
Can you hear me
there we
now?
go. That's better.
Yeah. For some reason, I couldn't hear you guys. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's better.
All right, I have tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be live. I have a link ready for tomorrow. My live stream set up. I could post here, but I can't do it because I'm not a mod here. So I don't know if you
Oh,
can do it.
well, let's see here. Oh, you're not on the chat.
I can't get on the chat there because YouTube's not letting me do it.
Huh. Yeah,
See
but
if I can
I could make you a mod on. I
on
don't think
YouTube.
I don't think I can do it on YouTube. No, I can't
See
do it
you
on YouTube. You
can't.
have to go on. You have to go on chat and type
I'm gonna
type
try to get
something.
out.
Type
That's what I'm
type
trying
type.
to do right now.
Yeah,
What's
type
up?
something in the chat.
Let's see. Why is it not good? Continue.
Just put hello or anything.
Yeah, I will. Hold on. I got it. Okay, I think it's letting me in now. Hold on.
Oh, Jay put it up there for you.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got in the chat there. Yeah, but tomorrow I'll be live. So I will be live tomorrow. I have a live stream set up for tomorrow.
I
So
still don't see you in the chat.
yeah, no, because I'm in the chat there at the bottom. It says I just hit live. I just talked.
Oh,
It
okay.
says
Oh,
yeah, I'm on there.
on you.
Yeah, because it says I'm in there. It says
Yeah, you're on.
YouTube thing, whatever it's called. Just your yeah, I'm in there. Shows you I'm live. I just
There
text
it
her.
is. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but I have the schedule set for tomorrow for Darren Bailey tomorrow. It'll be live. It'll be a fundraiser for basically for him to get in and a cookout, basically chili cookout thing, a chili cook-off thing. Yeah, tomorrow.
Where's Jericho? Let me get Jericho here.
Yeah, I seen Jericho was there. Yeah, this is it's cold. It's snowing here.
It's snowing.
Yeah, it's snowing. It's cold here.
Whoa. Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Thank you, truth teller.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. You know, like I keep telling people, you know, I want to go there and be open-minded and go hear what to say. Make sure ask him a couple questions. If he really is truly a patriot, and he really does, really is a Trump supporter, and I don't want to just go by what some people say. Some people say he's a rhino, the whole 9 yards, but I want to see for myself.
Yeah.
Be open-minded.
Oh, congratulations, Cindy. Those grandkids are something else, and the great grandkids. I gotta call my great grandson tomorrow because I missed a couple of days. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do over Christmas because Sammy wants to come here. Sophia, her sister, she lives with. She wants me to come up there. They want me at their grand yeah, their parents, his parents' house on Christmas. Uh, but I guess everybody's got the same situation. Where do I go?
Yep. Yep. Same thing here. Sometimes I don't even know where I'm going. I just get up and thank you to the Lord I'm still alive and just take it day by day.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You know, you gotta be.
One foot in front of the other,
That's right.
day by
You
day.
know. You
And thank
know.
you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I woke up.
That's right. You know, every
Sometimes,
day, every. Good.
sometimes I forget that part. You know, I'll
Yeah.
jump up and start. Oh, I'm sorry, Lord. I'm. I appreciate it.
You know, I mean, I get tired too some days, but I just try to, I just try to keep going. Just I don't stop. I mean, I really want things to change for us. I want things to happen, but I just when you hear people that are being very negative wise in regard about President Trump, the whole 9 yards, people just have to understand President Trump is doing everything he can do, but we have to do our part. That's all. That's the
That's what
biggest
it is.
thing. I know a lot of people say that you're preaching to the caller, everyone here, but still, I want everybody to understand. It's just I take it very serious. Our country, we really need to keep going. I really want to see. They're talking about JD Vance running 28, and I can't wait.
Now we have a few people that we have a few people on the other side here. They're listening, watching, and we had a good little discussion a while ago.
Okay.
Uh, but it was very good, very good. We tend to tense up and try to defend. We try to defend our
Yeah.
we try to defend our position forcefully, but we
Yeah.
can't do that. We can't do that. We're like in a religious sense, we're like preaching the gospel, and we
Yeah.
can't be too strong or turn them away. It's just
That's
like
why.
it's
That's
just
why I
like
try to talk to. I try to talk to them. I want the trolls to understand. I'm not trying to. I don't want to push them away. I want them just to open their eyes up and see what's really going on. That's the biggest thing. Got to start small.
yeah, and I don't like to call names or nothing. I like to talk person to person. And other people have their own way to
Yeah.
do it. Every
Yeah.
to each their own. But I say not scream in their face and be disrespectful. That's not the way I run.
Yeah.
I talk. I use my mind.
Yep.
And
I,
I try to see it the way they see it too.
That's why I tell you all the time, man. You gotta speak truly, directly from your heart. The way that you will speak truly. But you don't want to be mean to somebody, but you still want to be able to talk to them.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody's got their own ideas and their own opinions, right?
Yeah.
They got their
Yep.
own way. They got their own way of thought, their own way of thinking. They may have
Yeah.
some good They may have some good ideas, but if you get them when they're in their talking point mode,
Yeah.
they're going to stick to what they've heard. They're not going to
Yeah.
tell what they think. They're going to tell you what they've heard. And stick to the program. But if you get off that program and talk to them one
Hmm.
on one,
Yeah.
and you might get some good ideas from them. You know,
Yeah. Because some people they can't do multiple tasks. There's always best do one to one, and that's
Yeah,
usually the way they'll focus. And a lot of times I see that a lot will try to act like they're hard butt, and if you talk to them in person wise, you'll see that really they have a soft side. They want to hear you out, but they act tough over the screen because that's the way they talk. But what is the gas prices like you guys?
It varies from $2 up to up to almost $5. Just depending on what section you live in.
Yeah, because I know right now, some places are 269. The lowest gas price that I'll get tomorrow, I found it tomorrow where I'm going. It's gonna be 243 a gallon. But up here it's 269 to 309. But the cheapest will be tomorrow will be with 249.
Yeah,
Or it's 243, wherever it is, yeah. So it'll be cheap tomorrow. I can't wait.
that's almost better than here.
Well,
It's
you know
worth
what? Like I tell you, gas prices. I mean, it seems like it's always high in the blue states. Red states, I've been seeing people say they've been posting for $1.99 a gallon. I don't know. That's what I keep seeing people post that a lot of times. Do you guys see that? For gas prices in other states like red states are $1.99 a gallon.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few out there. Not enough, but there's,
Yeah,
and somebody made fun of Trump because he said one of the stations. He said one of the stations was $1.99.
yeah,
Yeah, and they criticized him because he called out for one station.
yeah,
Well, that's a start.
yeah,
One station does it, more to follow. That's 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 what we gotta. That's what we gotta correct. We gotta get our thinking back. You start
yeah,
slow and you build up momentum. You got to build a foundation. You got to
yeah.
start. You got to start something. You can't do it just wave a wand and say, "Hey, it's done." Because
You
there's
always
so
gotta
many.
start small. You always gotta start small, and you get bigger later in life. But you
Cause
gotta put your heart to it. Hmm?
there's millions of people down that hill. There's millions of people that you gotta convince to go. What you're thinking.
264. Yeah, yeah. You're right. The blue state does try to keep you poor,
Yeah.
but I do agree with you. I do. But we just gotta work together. Well, gotta work together. And the thing is, you just like you tell me all the time, like me doing my live stream. I've been doing it for 4 years. I started small. I mean, I'm still going small. I ain't trying to be famous. I'm just trying to be me. I'm being me. I'm not trying to be a person who's got 1 million followers. I don't want to be like
Yeah.
that.
I don't either. I don't even. I look at my subs, but
Yeah,
I don't try to compete.
yeah.
Yeah, I've stayed steady, even though I haven't been on for almost. It's going on 2 years.
Maybe one of these days when somebody could teach me how to use this technology stuff, I'll do it. Well, I heard somebody told me I could do a panel on X. If I could learn, it calls space. I gotta do that.
Yeah,
If I can get people to go on space, I'll do it. I mean, I really want to. I like to do like a restream on like news and stuff, and do some days do like a cars, like a cars to the lights, and look at and go and do like a talking day. I love talking. I want to hear everybody's opinion. I don't care what you have to say, just talk. I'm not here to judge you. No one's here to judge you but God. God's the only one who can judge you.
that's right. That's the only one who can tell us if we're wrong.
You know,
Yeah,
just come here and be a person, be a human being. Come talk to you, have a conversation. But the minute you act dumb and stupid, then I ain't gonna tell you. Hey, you need to back off, go in, and think about what you're saying first.
yeah. Be yourself.
Come,
Be
just
your,
come with
be
common sense. Yeah,
yourself.
be yourself. Be yourself. That is right.
Right.
You,
And Jericho, you're right. If they sit down and name what he's accomplished so far, they would be mind blown. Instead of what he hasn't done, concentrate
yeah,
on what he has done and look at
yeah.
it. And say, wow,
And Trump, his
gas,
team, and
gas
Trump team's been
prices,
doing an awesome job. Yeah, gas price. I feel like
and,
Trump
and,
team is
and
do. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's given the 1776 to the military. Well,
Yeah,
that won't even pay my rent. Things like that. That is so stupid. It's not the idea how much. It could be $1.
yeah,
It's the idea that he's given. He's given from his heart. Not trying to make. I really feel that he is given from his heart and soul. That's my opinion. Everybody's gonna think, oh, you know, he could get more. He could get more. He could get a lot less. And,
Then you know, not to cut off, but good.
but the military, they're making a low income. I'm sure it's going to help many
Yeah.
Christmas. You know, many Christmas for our soldiers.
There's some that can't come out there. Some got to be out there still fighting, and they don't get to be home. So why? You know, people complain about too much, and they complain about the ballroom, that, you know, he shouldn't be taking money and spending the ballroom. I said that was donation money. Well, you could be using that money on the homeless. Well, why don't you go tell the GLP and the Democrat Party to take care of the homeless, that illegals.
Good night, Cindy.
Yeah, good night, Cindy. Get some sleep.
It's glad to see you. I'm not up late much anymore, so I don't go on unless I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and then everybody's off. Jericho, if you would send me a way to get in touch with you by email. You can go in my about section and send me an email. I would love to chat. You too, Sean. You too.
What's up?
Send me an email. You know, go in my about section and send me an email.
Yeah, I gotta get your email address. I don't know it. I don't know your email address.
It's on my page. It's on my page in the about section.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody's welcome to. You know.
Yeah. 8 million. We as a pager, if we want to call ourselves mega supporters, we got to work together. We got to unite, not divide. We got to work together.
Right.
And we can't let people try to divide us. We're gonna have people that can come here and be liftards and trolls and Karens. They're gonna try to say things. We gotta focus, people. We got it. We're doing. I mean, our country could go sweet, could go really good. In 28, right now they're talking about JD Vance running. I hope that, you know, if it's not Trump or JD, at least JD Vance, somebody that's gonna keep going, carrying the torch. We cannot stop.
Yeah.
And I still support. Go ahead.
It's too much trying to divide is going on, and there's different trolls. There's trolls. There's people that want to disrupt. You know, they just flat want to give you hell. You know, they want.
Then they talk about this whole Dan Mangino. Oh, he doesn't care about the American people. Yes, he does. He's going back to he's going back to what he used to do on Rumble. He probably do a better job from there. Yeah, he loves doing that stuff.
Yeah, he probably do better. And who knows how his health is?
Yeah, we don't know.
You know, he's got a serious problem. We don't know. You know, we don't know. It could be health. It could be health. It could be anything. You know, but they jump to conclusions. Oh, Trump made him mad. Cash made him mad. You know, no, I don't think so. I think something's really, you know, something's wrong there, and we don't know what it is, and he's not telling us.
But Jericho can post it. I just see it. Jericho was a mod here, so Jericho can post down the my link for tomorrow. If I can send it to Jericho, and Jericho can post it here, the link for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow.
Oh, you're a mod. Hey, you're a mod. Oh, you're on StreamYard. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, Jericho's a mod. I just seen that. Like I don't know why I'm brain dead today. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff there. Just hear technology. One of these days, people, I'm gonna do it's called Space. We're gonna do one on X. I really want to do a platform. I want people to be able to talk to everybody. You know, hear everybody out. We all have a voice that God gives us. Just use it all.
Me too, Jericho. I can't wait. I'm like you. I'm not going to speculate, but there's many reasons, you know, with Tom Bongino that, you know.
Me too. I mean, that's the one thing I hate about freaking Rumble, that it doesn't work. That's what I love Rumble, and for some reason, every 10 seconds, it just constantly keeps us basically skipping. Every 10 seconds, you can't hear everybody what they're saying. I even try to even contact Rumble and tell them about it, and they don't understand what's going on. And he was like, "Well, maybe at the basically take the Rumble app off your phone." I said, "Well, I've done all that. I've done the whole platform thing. It still does it. Even platform, even reinstall it, uninstall. I did all that. Nothing's changed. All the same.
Yeah,
I don't know
'cause
what's going on."
they're not really concentrating on the app. They're concentrating on the browser more, which is good.
Yeah,
It's good, but it's so hard to get on it. To me,
it is. It
it,
is
it,
hard.
it, it takes me a good 30 minutes to an hour to get things set up with the keys. If you have to redo the key and all that, it just
Yeah.
it's tough, and people don't want to go through that to get on Rumble. You know,
No.
they, they,
It it is hard. It's hard.
and they can cut back some of the glitch on it. They can cut back on. There's a lot of stuff that they don't really need, but it would probably help.
Hey, hey, Jericho, what's going on, man? It's snowing here, buddy. We need to kind of clean this stuff here. It's snowing. I don't want it.
Yeah, you
You
can
probably
keep it. You can keep it.
No, I don't want it here. It's snowing. It's cold. It's snowing here. I don't want it.
I've looked into it, Sherry, but they have the thing where you can get everybody on there, and everybody can talk when they like raise their hand or whatever, and they
Yeah.
acknowledge. But the thing is, it asks if you want to record or you want to. I don't understand it. You know,
Yeah.
I've watched it and I've listened.
Hmm.
I don't understand how you set up going into it. Like whether you record or what you got to do. I don't know, but
Yeah, I don't either.
it looks interesting.
It.
'Cause
I see it.
I like StreamYard. I mean,
Maybe
I,
we should
I
ask. We should ask. Oreo Express. He does it before. He has done
yeah,
X before.
we'll have to get somebody to help talk to help.
Yeah. I don't know that stuff.
What was I going to say? Yeah, my mind's going 50,000 directions here. Yeah, X is X looks it looks easy, but it looks complicated. It's one of those that's
Yeah.
probably easier than all get out. That looks, like Math Mayhem. But
Yeah.
I like Rumble. I like Rumble, but I don't know.
I like
I,
Rumble too. I wish Rumble worked.
I mean, it doesn't work like YouTube. YouTube, unless they absolutely cut us off or
Yeah.
start messing with us, it's pretty good. When they start
Or if they censor us.
shadow banning us, then it goes haywire.
They like to censor people. I see.
Oh, I know how it's supposed. I'd make I used to make everybody mods, but I got in trouble doing that. So I'll stick to the way, and I like to let people talk.
Hmm.
Both sides, as long as they talk and don't interfere. If they interfere, they're gone.
Yeah.
Or if they start talking in circles. Unfortunately, we was doing good with Stone, but we started talking in circles, and it just, it gets old because nobody's winning.
Hmm.
It's not a game we can actually. It's not a game to win. It's a game to make the country better. You know, some of my ideas may be way off in left field too. I just do what it's like studying the Bible. I do what I believe. I don't listen to a lot of ministers and stuff to give me a wrong impression. I listen to them and take it into take it in the back of my mind, and then research it and see how I go with it, And a lot of stuff I disagree with, but I still love the Lord, and I put Him first. But I think as a Christian, it's like we should follow the 10 Commandments in John 3:16, and listen to what Paul says. Paul's teachings are not commandments; they're all suggestions, and we need to take the suggestions to heart, and live our life by that. And that's the same way with our government. We need to take the Constitution, know the Constitution, see if the laws go by the Constitution, in our opinion, and go by that. The same thing. That's right. Everybody hears the same things, come out with a different perspective, and we just need to keep talking. When somebody overtalks you, the conversation is lost. You're right. Exactly. Exactly. That's food for thought right there. Just chew on that. Oh, I
Yeah, we
lost
got.
you.
Yeah, I know what happened there.
Uh-oh.
I'm back there. I send Jericho the link for tomorrow, so you can share in the chat there because I can't post it. Jericho can.
Oh, you got an iPhone, right? You can't go out of StreamYard. You can't go out of StreamYard and come back in on the iPhone. That's why I use the Android.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Android. That's what I got.
Oh, you got an Android? You should be able to then. Just
It doesn't let me. If I leave it took me out there. See if I can post the link. Oh yeah, it did. They posted. There you go.
Yeah, you
There you
good.
go.
That's
Link
the
is in there.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, just go bring up all your apps with what is it, 3 lines, and bring up your apps and work on it while you're on StreamYard.
Yeah, because for some reason when you're on StreamYard, it took me out for some reason.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can do it on Android, but you can't do it on iPhone.
Oh no.
No.
Technology.
You can't go out of StreamYard on the iPhone. It'll kick you every time. That's the one drawback. One good. Oh, excuse me. One good point for the Android. Is Jay still with us? I haven't seen him in a while.
I think you went to bed.
It's still early in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's just 11:03 here. Oh,
Yeah.
the rest I got.
Yeah, it's only 11:03. You're still young.
Yeah.
My night meds.
You're young, man. Early.
Yeah, sure. You need to come up here and tell us about it.
Cool.
I know you can.
I'm here. We're young. It's only 11:03 here.
If anybody's friends with Sherry, check her post out on Facebook and stuff. She always has some good thoughts every day. Every day. We used to have some good talk. Me, her, Ricky, and a few others get together. Exactly,
Yeah,
Jericho.
I just got done working on my car this week. Just yesterday. I still got to do more with it.
They leave everybody else alone and live their life. They don't try to preach it to you. They don't try to push it on you. And that's the way we should be. We got the freedom. Everybody's got the freedom to do whatever they want to do as long as it's legal. But you can't go and change our laws and make our country something else. Our country is founded on the Constitution. That's the way it should stay. Shouldn't be no others. There should be no other court. But that's the bad thing. They're allowing. Last I heard, there's 29 Sharia courts in the United States. That shouldn't be. Period. That'd be like start a Buddhist court, a Hindu court, court for all the religions, That's a no-go. I mean, that'll drag any country down.
And the flights are getting bigger now. I need
And-
somebody to
and-
come here. I need somebody to come here and say, man, it's gonna be cold tonight. Really cold tonight here.
Yeah, get out of here, cold.
I don't like the cold.
You're right. There's zero Amish courts. They have their own. They have their own laws in their communities, but they don't. They don't break the Constitution.
Mm.
They don't make their laws where it'll go against the Constitution. The foreign countries across the globe, and the American taxpayer pays to support 177 of them. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, we're paying. We're governing other countries with our money. I mean, come on. We got enough. We got our hands full here. Let's pay us first. Let's get this back in order. Put the control of making laws back to the states and the government back to protecting the government. And it was meant to be small. Everybody say, well, they want small government. They want little government. No, we want government controlled by the people, which is state to state, not by one big conglomerate. Tell us what we have to do in all the states. We don't like a state law, we can move to another state. But we can't move out of the U.S. There's nowhere to go. If it's the same way countrywide, we're not free. We're burdened down to what they say. The government says you got to go out and dig ditches for 20 minutes a day. Guess what? You got to be out there digging ditches. That's democracy. Democracy, the most tell you what to do. The over 50% tell you what to do, whether it's legal or illegal. That's democracy. Whatever the most people want, that's what they get. If they want to kill Christians, that's what they get. If they voted in, that's what they get with democracy. I hate that word so much. And I wish the constitutional republic was a little easier to say, If we had some kind of term to say we're a constitutional republic, it would be a lot better. But that's what we got. There's so many terms that we use and the key words, and they try to instill democracy on us because they know that whatever they want with a simple majority, they can get it because it's mob rule, no matter what it is. That's why we want the 60-40. We want to break that. We want to break that gap where the monster wins. We don't want the monster winning. But then our Constitution is kaput. Every amendment, everything is kaput. It's gone. We get rid of electoral colleges. Small states lose. We're run by 5 states. That's the way it is. That's why we have the electoral college. We divide it out everywhere. That's right, Jericho. Democracy is 2 wolves and a sheep discussing what's for dinner. Exactly. Well, Rome was a democracy. They voted to kill Christians. Guess what? They killed Christians. The people voted for it. People voted to have one day a year where they traded places with the elite and the slaves. The slaves run the government for one day. Stuff like that. I mean, come on, what are we going to get if we do that? That's democracy. That's democracy at its finest.
Do you see that everybody who voted for that new mayor that's coming in New York, they're every time they don't really want him there now. Everybody's like, why this thing is gonna get crazy? We don't want him here. Well, you guys already picked it. You guys want to give us because he said he give you freebies, but you guys understand freebie is not free. It costs us money to get that stuff.
Well, they had people convinced that they get a new Lamborghini, they get a new Porsche or whatever. They get the housing free, and they don't listen to what's said. They They get their own thoughts and they run with it.
Yep.
And that's the problem with most Democrats. They hear a unified party, which are very unified. They stick on what the party says, but they take other little things and run with it like that. Yep.
I give them exactly.
Well,
I give New York exactly 1 month with them in the office. 1 month. I 1 month they're gonna lose their mind. They're gonna wish that they would never had him in there.
I don't
And they're
know.
like,
I don't know whether they have recall or not, but hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. Well, no. I don't know. They won't change their minds. They won't boot him out because look at AOC.
yeah. Well, AOC's whole getting deported. I thought so. With all her stuff, dating her brother makes him marrying her, not dating, marrying her brother. Come on, what's wrong with people these days? Marry your own family members.
That's oh my.
You're right. New York is so screwed. They are so screwed.
Yeah,
It's bad.
you got Minnesota mixed up with New York though.
Oh, they both messed up.
Yeah.
They both are. I mean,
New York has its problems.
Yeah.
Minnesota has its problems.
I see it was Mike Lindell was supposed to. He's going to run too. Mike Lindell. He's going to run for. I think it was the governor or something like that. Mike Lindell's supposed to run.
That would be good.
Yeah, it would be good if they can get Mike Lindell. He said he's going to run.
If people stick behind him,
Yeah, hopefully do. But I don't know.
We're letting. How do I say this? We're letting their hate for Trump run everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even the elections. We're not showing up for elections like Miami. People didn't show up down there. That Democrat mayor should have never been voted in. Never, not in that area. I'm sorry,
That is right. There's that.
I don't want to say there was anything crooked in the election, because Florida's pretty tightly run. Ever since the hanging chads, they've made it where they, it's hard to break in.
I heard there was
but they still can, they still can do it.
Well, I heard that Illinois was supposed that we're going to gain two extra seats if they were able to do the redistricting with Indiana, but they didn't have it. So we could have gained 2 seats there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
We're either not showing up.
Yeah.
Back in our easy chair, Trump won, let him run it. Trump won, let him run it.
Yeah.
Trump won, let him run it. And we're not going out. We're not going up and sticking up for it. We're not staying in touch. We're just, letting it go.
The thing is, like, when you because I watch a lot of people's channels. I watch RSN News, even Benny John's show. I watch a lot of people, and you hear people complain about everything, And I tell you, instead of you guys complaining, why don't you go use your hands and your voice and go out there and call your Congress, do something. Demand them start doing their job.
That's right.
Don't complain to me. Don't complain to them. Go tell them. Call them. Call your Congress. They need to start doing their job. I mean, the 45 days that when the government was shut down, they should have used that time wisely. Have everything ready to go. So when the House is up, there you go. Just get these bills passed. Then turn around, get them on President Trump's desk. Get them all signed. But no, we're not going to sit around here and we're going to basically wait till the last minute. They're intentionally making sure that they don't do this stuff. Like they're trying to ruin everything here.
That's a good point, Sherry. Sherry said she's in the neighborhood watch, and the people stand behind you and let you do all the talking. They'll stand back and let you do all the heavy lifting. Won't do nothing. They won't do nothing.
Yep. And the thing is, everybody else. The thing is, people that are just sit around do nothing. They're the ones usually sit around. They complain about everything. They don't like what's going on, but you don't want to be involved. You got to get involved. I mean, I know you preach this, but that's the thing is that's why it irritates. A lot of people don't want to. They all just want to complain. They don't want to get involved. You got to
They
do your
use
part.
our faith against us.
Yeah.
Devil's good. The devil is good at twisting, what we think into different forms.
Hmm.
Tell us, oh, we're not Christians if we don't help people. If we don't help the illegals, we're not Christians.
Yeah.
If we gun down a drug boat that's going to kill millions of people and don't finish the conflict, don't finish the job,
Hmm.
we're not Christians. We're
Yeah.
if we finish
Yeah.
the job, we're not Christians.
Yeah, and I had some person, some lady, well, how do you feel about Trump sending these people back to their country? I said, well, the thing is, if because you're dividing the family, I said, guess what? You could take your kids with you too. Take your
Right,
kids with you and come back here the right way. We're gonna
right.
pay you to go home, pay you to do the right way. But if you decide not to do the right way, then you will not come back here. That's your choice. No one's
It probably
forcing you.
it'd
Good.
probably be a whole lot easier if they went back with their kids and tried because their kids are already naturalized. They don't have to go through the process, and they can bring them. They can bring their parents along as they're they're caretakers. Just like
Yeah.
marrying somebody from another country.
Yeah. Just
Live
like
their
AOC,
lives that way.
marry somebody, marry her brother.
Yeah, that's a big
That's it,
racket.
man.
That's a
Yeah.
big racket out there. People getting triple digit income by
Yeah.
marrying somebody from another country to get them in the country.
Yeah.
They stay married a couple years and they get a divorce and go on their happy way.
And then the thing is, I see like here in Illinois, I've been seeing everywhere you go. I mean, any place you go to these days, they got these signs on the doors saying that ICE is not welcome or this is private property. Every place you go these days, it's like, come on, seriously, how are you gonna stop ICE from coming in there? They could come in. They don't need a warrant. They could walk right if they want to.
I would run Jericho, but right now I can't even walk. What say you, Chris? You've been quiet. Oh, okay. Don't joke.
And that's why I'd like tomorrow. I'm gonna go there and
I'm
we're.
sorry
I
about
mean,
that.
I mean, good.
Whew.
Go ahead, Chris.
Ah, shoot.
Okay, take your time. Go ahead.
You taking a
Oh, I'm
nap?
good now. I'm just.
It went down the wrong hole,
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
huh?
Oh man.
I would love to get out to some of these protests around here because we're having them left and right.
That would be cool. Cause like, I've never been to one.
I'm letting Caitlin and Adam Francisco get all the good stuff, but I just can't get out. I couldn't defend myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to have my
And
machine with me. I had to have my breathing machine with me because you never know. My
now
big
that
thing, my big thing is keeping my blood pressure under control.
And that's the thing is for your
well, see,
for
mine
your
would be
safety and healthy.
the germs.
Yeah,
Cause I can't afford to get sick. And like you can't either.
Yeah,
With my
and you
heart,
got
I can't afford to get sick. So
you two got to be very careful because God
I
knows
have to wear a
those.
mask and wear gloves and all that nonsense. And I'm like, I ain't about to do all that again.
yeah.
Yeah,
I have to be real careful what I do, and
yeah, because the protests sometimes they get very violent, man. They get
But I
very
was
violent.
talking to
yeah,
my cardiologist. I called him the other day and I was asking him, I was like, would it be safe for me to wear a mask during flu season? They're like, yes, please wear a
yeah.
mask. I'm like,
I thought about that too. If they use tear gas and stuff, I'd be stuck in the middle of it, and even with a tear gas
oh,
mask, I wouldn't be able to breathe. You know, so I have to stay away from it. I have to sit here and be a couch potato, and you know, just give my opinion. That's all I can do. Give my opinion. Put it out there. In my particular case right now, I have no birth certificate. I've been fighting since June of last year because Florida requires you to have a real ID. You must have a
Yeah,
birth certificate or a passport. Well,
yeah, to be able to fly. Yeah, I heard that in Arizona.
yeah,
Same thing for me.
I had a passport back in '66, and I tried to find it. Man, you got to go through. But it all comes down to a paper they call Num Num Ident, NUM Ident, and that comes from Social Security. Well, I had to go to West Virginia. And I had to tell them, send me a birth certificate. They sent me this this paper that I had to send back to them. But they couldn't find my birth record, both county and state. They couldn't find my birth certificate.
The heck?
So I had to go to Social Security and apply for a new ident. Okay, then I had to send it back to West Virginia for them to issue my birth certificate. I called Florida. I said, "Why can't I take this new ident to you if my birth certificate requires me to have this form, which just has my information and it's accurate and all that according to their records, everything is accurate. It's all in this paper, long form. Uh, why can't I just take that to the state of Florida to the DMV and show it for my identification?
But
If
if
it's
you're
going to be,
illegal, if you're illegal, they don't care about that kind of stuff.
but no, no, they don't care about that. They don't want to say nothing.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
don't care about the.
that's what burns me up. And this one form, I have to send it back to both county and state of West Virginia, and wait till they decide if they're going to, send me a birth certificate after that. Yeah, because they didn't say that I don't know. We got so many laws, and it's not just one thing. It's a billion. No, it's a trillion. It's a trillion people. It's not just one little thing. It's like the $56 raise to seniors. Well,
Yeah,
lot rent went up $50. Guess what?
Wow.
Electricity and water went up too. That $56 is going to go a long ways. We're being screwed,
yeah.
and it don't even feel good. I didn't say. I'm sorry. That was way. Ooh, that was on the dark side. Sorry, Lord. This is what This is what I think about. I think about everything. It's not just one little. It's not one little file. It's not one little town. You know, it's not how much gas went up, how much eggs went down.
Hmm.
It, it, it's all of it together. And like I say, it's probably trillions of little things going on here and there that's really upsetting the apple cart. And we gotta focus. We gotta focus together and unite and straighten up our government so we can get these little things mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we need to make America great again. We get our government straightened out. We can straighten up these little incidentals that they're trying to push on us every day. You know,
Hmm.
yeah, and they think all the illegals are farm workers.
Yeah, yeah. That's a third.
That's what
That's all.
they're all freaking slaves.
Yeah, that's the only thing I hear. Oh, well,
I
if they
mean,
send them back, we don't have to pick the fields anymore. Come on.
they
That's
they
all they
they
care about.
want they. I don't understand it. They want to put them into slavery, and they talk about it's not right to send them back. They
Well,
probably
they
had a
should.
very I've met people from Mexico, lawyers and attorneys and doctors, and I got a friend become a citizen from Venezuela. He was a doctor in Venezuela. He was a doctor. Now he's a courier. Why? Because he wanted his freedom. And he did it legally. Boy, that was the proudest guy I ever met. He's the proudest guy I ever met in my life. The day he got that citizenship, oh man, he was like on cloud nine. He brought it and showed us all, and we back slapped him and jumped up and down. And yeah, we have migrants. There's migrants that run back and forth from Florida to Ohio every year. You know, when the season changes, they come back to Florida. They work the harvest here. They work hard.
Yeah.
But that's what they do, and they're legal. They're legal. That's the difference. They're all legal. If they want to be a farmer, they can be a farmer. If they want to be a doctor, get your diploma here. You know, but do it legally. And this thing about them pulling in, even police pull in the wrong people. They pull in wrong subjects every day. Mistakes are going to happen.
We the people always make mistakes in life.
I
Nobody's
mean,
perfect.
we're not going to be perfect, and we're not going to, we're going to make mistakes.
Yes.
Exactly, Jericho. There's people down there just they're wanting us to come in, begging us to come in. But Monroe Doctrine holds us back. We can stay offshore and shoot their gunboats out of the water, And believe me, they look like speedboats, but they're equipped they're equipped to the hill with their protection. They're not playing games. They're playing for keeps. I mean those two people on their own could take out a patrol boat. You know, they could take out one of our small cutters. They could probably take out a big ship if they wanted to. Who knows what they got under the deck there? They could have torpedoes launched underneath the boat. They could have torpedo launchers. Who knows what's on that ship? And it's a ship because you can't pull it by a trailer. Our Coast Guard cutters are about the same size, and man, they're nothing to be reckoned with. I've seen those bad boys up close. They are armed to the hilt. And they talk about these four drug runners are dying.
Yeah. That's how you hear all the time. Oh, Trump is killing people.
It's a war. It's a war.
Yeah.
And war has its casualties. And when you sign up to go to war, which these drug runners did, they're in the drug war. They signed up, to their death. Yeah, you're right, Terry. It destroyed their respect. Now all they want is money to help them fight their demons. And it's got to stop. We got to stop it. Make America great again. What's wrong with that? Put a few more dollars in the seniors. Put a few more dollars to the homeless vet. Put a few more dollars to health care. But don't make it where one business runs the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's no competition when you give the government the right to tell them what to do. There's no competition. There's no competition. The quality of care goes down. Doctors give up hope. Nurses give up hope. I saw a lady today. It wasn't AI or anything. She was talking from her heart, talking about insurance company telling the nursing homes that they can't put their policyholders in the emergency room unless they approve it, and they let people foaming from the mouth die before they'll pay the extra and send them to emergency care. or the emergency room. And that's, just one company. Could you imagine all of them doing that? Imagine, the government telling them, hey, you have to do that. If they're not this, that, or the other, they can't go to the emergency room. If I can't breathe, I can't go to the emergency room. It's crazy. We live in a world of horror. If we saw everything going on, every one of us could probably tell 10 things that are going wrong in our community. Every one of us. And they all be different, but similar, We got our HOAs. We've got our 55 and older places. You can only see your grandchildren 2 weeks out of the year. Yes. And why? Because our government lets them get away with it.
Man, the winds are very strong out here now.
Yes, sir. If they went back to their country and came back the legal way, through the channels, they would appreciate it. Having to learn the Constitution and civics, which our own children don't even know civics anymore. They couldn't tell you what the government does if their life depended on it. We have to teach our own children civics. Might as well homeschool them, because that's what counts. You learn to read, write, and do arithmetic. But if you don't know how to do your taxes and pay your bills and do the common sense stuff and know the history of our country and know not what to do again, then we're gonna repeat the mistakes. But that's the way it's been. If you read your history and read it right, hopefully it's right. Hopefully it's right. I'm beginning to wonder about that personally. If our history is right, we should know it so we don't do it again. No, it's not taught hardly anywhere. I mean, I don't know of any place that teaches civics. They'll teach a little bit of government. They have 2 weeks where they teach the Constitution in 8th grade here. 2 weeks, and I bet you that's fun because probably the teachers don't even know it.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Probably the teachers don't know it. I think every one of us with school children, if they go to a public school, they need to go. I think they still allow you to go and sit in on the classes, see what they do. Like I said many a times, when I went to school, our teachers weren't real. Guys, they were another. They were another race. They were another civilization on their own. We didn't know what they did at home, unless we were friends with them. But yeah, we did all that too in school. We had shop, we had cooking, we had bookkeeping, we had a whole 9 yards. Typing. They don't have none of that now. None of it. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
some of them don't even know what each level of the 3 levels of the government does. That's why there's so much confusion about what Senate does and what Congress does and what the president does and what the judicial system does. Because they think the judicial system runs the government. And what happens? They pass something. They got to go to the judicial. No, that's the wrong way. That's going the opposite way. I mean, if they want it that way, they should have the judicial with the Congress to approve it before it's brought to law. Am I right? Or am I just
Yeah.
thinking out of?
No, you're right, and I'm very glad to see this.
I agree.
Yes, and I think that's what you're saying there. I do. It's good that you learn that in school. Learn how to cook and budget and all that. That's a good thing.
I
In this
know.
day and age, we
I
don't
had
get that
good
anymore.
teachers. Good teachers were able to go to school.
And we take the Almighty God out of school, and
Yeah.
everything goes boom. You
And
know, it falls
yeah.
apart.
We don't
There's
do the Pledge
nobody.
of Allegiance no more. We don't do the Bible no more. We don't do, all we have is just the devil stuff now these days. And we thought,
There's no respect.
yeah,
No respect for law. No respect for order. You know.
yep, and
Tell
there's no
that.
respect. They
Tell
don't even
that.
respect their. They don't even respect their parents these days. These kids talk back to their parents like they're nothing. They need to be taught from right to wrong.
I might be right is right, but to me, when the officer pulls you over, you show your identification. If he asks for your identification, show it. You know, find it out in court later. You know, don't tell him bring a supervisor. I ain't showing you nothing. You tell me what I did wrong. No, get out of there. Show respect. You might get out of it, but to stand there and argue with somebody, and then these protesters get in the cop's face, call them all kinds of names that I wouldn't call my dog. Oh, it burns me up.
I like to know how many people here in this chat, as we speak right now, how many remember the
There's
Bible
a
and the
job.
Pledge of Allegiance in school?
Well, I sure did. Because we did it every day, and we show our patriotism.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
we showed our patriotism. You know, oh, everybody said, "Oh, that's brainwashed." That was brainwashing. No, I respect my flag. I respect my country. I respect my police officers, my government. Well, I'm losing respect for that. You know,
Yeah, it's disgusting. All
even
these days
papers.
that we teach the kids these days about nasty things and the devil stuff. We need to bring the Bible back in school and in the Pledge of Allegiance. And they're
And I think
teaching kids these days to respect the man and woman these days and show respect. I don't care where you're at. Every time I'm in public lights, if I see a man or woman out there with a helmet, with their hat on, or anything that they serve the veterans or whatever, I go up there and say, "Thank you for your service." Because they need to know that I do knowledge of them. I do appreciate what they've done for us.
we didn't have Bible teaching in school, Jericho. No Bible, no biblical teaching unless it was a Bible club or something. You know, we were allowed Bible clubs and stuff like that, but the only thing we would do maybe was read the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
That was about the extent of it. You know, was the Lord's Prayer, but God was still there. You know, and pledge allegiance to our country under God. You know, and that didn't come into effect until the 50s, but still, still it was there. You could say, yeah, respect for the Bible.
Yes,
Yeah,
and respect for the people, man. That's good. And I'm glad that you had a job at 17 years old. That's good.
and we didn't
You know,
have. We
good.
were allowed not. We were allowed not to say the pledge and not to say the Lord's Prayer. We were allowed not to. You know,
But you choose to.
but
You choose to stay on.
we chose to. You know, there's a difference between I know there's a lot of different religions out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about faith, I'm talking about religions, And it's going to step on toes, but they have the right not to participate. They've always had that right. And the Democratic Party back in 2010 took God out of the Democratic Party, just said no mention of God no more in our party.
And even too, if you look on the police cars too, where it says "In God We Trust,"
Yeah.
they moved that off the police cars too.
Yeah, they're taking it off of them. No more Ten Commandments
No,
in public places, federal places,
no. So
courthouses,
now,
what have you.
yeah. So now the police are just like basically stealing laws, right? They just come in, they start to give you counseling. No, it should be God that we trust.
Yeah, you're right, Sherry. Yeah, back in middle school, high school, we sang Bible songs, Christmas songs, Merry Christmas. Now you can't say Merry Christmas in school, though. Heaven forbid you
Mm.
say Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then they say you're racist because you didn't say the other words, man. Come on.
Another thing people jump on other people, other Christians for saying Xmas.
Yeah.
Back in the Middle Ages, you couldn't. When they persecute, well, back when they were persecuting Christians, they used the Greek word "shy," which was symbolized by an X.
To me, what really
So,
annoys me, I think it annoys a lot of American. What? Sorry.
no, I'm sorry. Chai was the short for Christ, and
But
It wasn't replacing Christ. It was so. If you say Merry Xmas, you weren't saying Christ, but you were saying in the Greek form. So other Christians realized that you were a Christian. That's how they showed showed that they were a Christian without coming out and saying it.
now I want to know: does anybody here get irritated? I know I got very annoyed yesterday because I had to. Okay, yes, I had to call an Uber to get me to go get a part. I forgot to get a part, and the person couldn't speak English. I had to talk to a translator to be able to talk to the person. That's so dumb. If you're gonna be an Uber driver or Lyft driver, you should learn how to speak English. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't be forced to have to learn talk to a basically AI or somebody else, the translator, just to talk to you. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That was very annoying yesterday.
What was the one meme I saw today? No,
Me, I know.
the lady said they take that they just robbed that person.
I
Well,
said I know.
what were they? She says it was they them. Well,
I
what's
said
they
I know
them?
poquito español. I said not mucho. Could be people. I'm like, and the
Oh,
guy's all
man.
talking all these language. I'm like, dude, I don't understand anything you're saying. He's like, I saw me. I'm here. I'm like, you're not here, dude. He, they come back translate. Me no ain't no English. No,
They
I
said,
see that.
and the cop says, "Well, did you have a pencil or not?" I don't know.
Yeah.
They them, but not by they were They were non-binary. Well, what were they? Who? It's funny. It's like, well, what were they? I mean, but that's really the size of it. I mean, it was funny, but it's not. It's not funny because that's the way it is.
I mean, we were taught to learn English. I know when I was in high school, I know they were number one. They were trying to teach you to do sign language and all that stuff. Spanish wasn't really. They weren't really didn't go for a Spanish class, but it seemed like, luckily, being a mechanic and stuff like that. I mean, I had to learn Spanish because if I didn't know some words, I would be nowhere in life.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that Jerry Bell, that calling them when the parents punish you. That started back with the doctor, that was so keen on punishing, not punishing the kids, giving them time out.
yeah,
I'm thinking Seuss, but I know it wasn't Dr. Seuss. But that started back then. Call the police on them.
because it's no child abuse. It's abuse if you put kids on timeout these days. Come on, the kids need to go on timeout. When they do something wrong, you got to teach them right to wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, well, they in Florida they call Florida justice if you pop them on the butt, even if you smack them in the face one time or alongside the head. They call Florida justice.
Yeah, you were
But
just so like,
there are
because
some
this.
cops there are some cops that'll cuff you up for it.
So there's just teachers. The teacher kids to go around and just talk smack to you and call you all different names. You can't do nothing about it. Come on,
Yep.
that would drive me nuts.
Well, we knew growing up. We got a title in school, and the school that my parents know. Hey, you got the paddle when you got home. You better look at it double, because you're gonna get it. And,
Oh,
and
good.
and hopefully, I mean, I think we grew up pretty good,
Yeah.
But we look
Oh, yeah.
back at it, and a lot of us said, "Oh, we're not gonna treat our kids that way." No, 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 we're not gonna treat our kids that way.
I
And
feel bad. I do. I feel bad for teachers and officers. That I hear a lot of teachers say the kids come in, they talk smack to them, like they're like how they talk to their parents. I mean, we can't do nothing. If we do, we get the DSS calls, or we get down to the office, and then we get there for saying one thing to these kids.
you were lucky, Sherry. Yeah, but we had a paddle hanging up right there by the blackboard. They
Yeah,
had it.
or I heard they use a ruler back in the days.
Oh yeah, they were good with the rulers. Oh boy,
I heard what a ruler like man, they would get you.
yeah, 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 the ruler worked too. Kind of burned across the back of your hand.
You learned this.
Yeah. Well, I sat down on some chewing gum in Latin class,
You'd be like,
and
yes, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
I got the paddle for sitting on the chewing gum because I didn't look at my seat.
Oh,
So you know what I do now? Still to this day,
Yep.
I look
Still
at my
check your
seat.
seat.
I look at my seat before I sit down. It taught me. I mean,
oh yeah.
back then I thought, what a stupid teacher. But he taught me to look out for myself.
Yeah.
You look and you won't get in that situation. Pay attention to your surroundings. That's how they taught us. And it worked. Because I never will sit down without, you know, and I have.
Did Jericho leave us? No, he's
Yeah,
still
well,
there.
I just saw something from English Rose. I don't know if she went on or I don't know.
Yeah, I heard the
Yeah,
pedals like they get the pedals like before.
yeah, never said chewing gum again. That's for
Yeah.
sure. But things like that we've lost sight of. We've lost the educational point of it. They just don't hurt their feelings. 'Cause that's all it hurts. It don't hurt anything but their feelings. I mean, I'm still walking around. I'm still, half breathing.
But you learned. You learned
But I
never sit
learned.
on chewing gum before.
Yeah, that's
Again.
right. I mean, that's how we need to teach it. And that was a Sherry Bell. That was a deterrent to you too because your mom was there and you well, I can visualize. I'm visualizing it right now. All the
Yeah.
well, Sherry did this. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. I mean, little things like that. This is what we learn by. We learn if the parents would just sit down and take an hour out of their day and pay attention to their kids and listen
Yeah.
to them
And hear what's
and
going through their mind.
teach them something new every day.
Yep.
It would the world would get better by 75%. Be a better place. Even have a go as far as say a Bible study. We don't do that no more. We don't do that. We don't sit down with our kids and pray. I did that with Sammy when she comes down every night and she say, "Papa, you gonna pray now?" And little things like that. They think about it. And they crave it. And I haven't asked her, but I'm gonna ask her next time I talk to her. You still saying your nightly prayer?
Yeah, you
But
should.
little things like that. And if people would do that, whether they do it or not, it's still engraved in their head. You plant that seed. What and it's just like telling people the gospel. Most people go talk to people about the Lord, about God, and then they'll depend on the church to be the closer. You know what I'm saying? They want the church to be the closer. But the Bible don't say go out and spread my word and take them to church. In fact, they don't talk about church. You go out and spread my word. Whether you pray with them right then or not, you try to give, you make sure that they're going to think about it, and you don't have to stop your addictions. You don't have to stop your smoking or whatever you're doing. "Well, I got to do this first. No. Give your life up first, and then God will help you with the rest. Then you can go to the church, but don't depend on that church to tell you you can't be a member if you've been married before, and all these circumstances where you can't join their church. You know, do it right there. Do it when you're talking. And don't push them. You can't. The more you push somebody, the more they reject. You have to leave it to the Lord. Let Him work His magic.
Harry, hey, I got a question for you. Do you want to share your link to Double D13, or was it Double D? Do you want to share her so she can come over?
Oh! It should be
Yeah,
pinned up. It's pinned up
yeah.
there.
No,
It's
do you want to tell her to come over here? Tell you're here live. I can tell her.
yeah.
Yeah, because she knows you're live. So
Yeah, spread it out there.
I try to get. I always ask people first, because in case there's certain things you don't want to put up there. So
Yeah,
I like to put it up there and let her know.
no, share it.
Okay,
The
well,
more
I
the
just want
better.
to make sure.
Yeah, it's getting to be 1 o'clock here in the East Coast.
Mhm.
Oh, you guys are all young. It's only 11:52. That's
God,
it.
yeah,
Almost midnight.
11:52.
Almost midnight here.
It's only you guys are only.
I'm
It's only
fighting. I'm
AM. It's
fighting it.
AM time right now.
what
Okay,
time
that's
is
the way to
it?
go.
What is it, Chris? 2 hours?
Oh, between you and I, it's an hour.
Is it now? Okay, good.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause it's eleven
Jericho,
fifty three here right now.
It's almost midnight.
Jericho says he's got to get rolling.
Yeah.
Come on, Jericho, you're a young man. All you other people are young.
Yeah, everybody's younger than me.
Well, then you're younger
I'm
than
saying
me.
I'm the
You stay
oldest
up there
son.
longer
I'm
then.
going to be next year. I'll be 41 years old next year.
41.
It's
41.
41, man. You're still young. You're so young,
Still
man.
young.
Yeah, you're a young man. You can still keep on going. You could stay up for another 2 more hours. It's 20
Probably the
more hours
youngest one
wind
in
here.
here.
What?
Well, I've been on some that I get to sleep 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
I love stuff late.
I've been on some of Tommy Temper's. I've been
Oh
on there
yeah.
all night long. I like to get on there and discuss stuff with those people.
Hmm.
And they all know I love them. That's the thing. I let everybody know. No matter
You
what you
know,
think.
God loves everybody here. God loves
Yeah,
everyone. Doesn't matter if you don't love God. God loves you. Bottom line.
I'm not afraid to take it out I'm not afraid to take it out to the people.
Hmm.
That's one thing. If you know me, I've been that way since I started in early 2000. As soon as YouTube come up, I've been out there.
Yes, Jericho. I'm gonna check that out too. I wanted to see that one on YouTube.
Yeah, let me pull that up. I hate those ads. Subscribe. What's the deal here? And I don't know what the thing is that with I don't know the thing about YouTube, but they're waiting forever to put they wait forever to put the live replay, live chat on there. You know,
Hmm.
that's why I missed Jericho's this afternoon. I was hoping by the time I get done, that they have the chat on there so I can see what. So if you're on there talking, and not talking,
Hmm.
all people see is dead air. If the chat's not there, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's
I
one little
that's one
key.
thing.
Go ahead.
No, that's one thing that I want to do is I always try to go back on people's channels there. You don't get to see the live chat. You can only see somebody comment. That's it. I like seeing the live chat. I like to see what people said the whole time.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what I like. And it should go right on there, you know. And I've checked all mine, you know. It has live chat relay, but it takes forever for it to get on there. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing here? I took. I gotta get back to where I was. Live. Okay. Okay. Back. I lost my chat for a minute there.
Mhm.
It's not too bad doing it on the phone. It's a little bit easier. I can bring up more stuff on the computer, but I could probably do it here, but I just don't know what's what. Let me see here. Oh, that's brand. I don't want that. Banners. Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah. I have my logo up there, but I don't see where you can bring. I don't see where you can bring up the pages. I have to figure out
Tech,
how to do that. Yeah, bring up.
yeah, technology
Pages.
sucks.
I used to like Prism, but two of my most important broadcasts, it deleted it. It is gone. I couldn't find it in my files or nothing. It made me mad. Well, I like talking with people like this because you know we can pull from each other and you know talk about things we're thinking about, not you know what we're hearing out there. You know, we can get personal opinions of everything, and that's what we need. We need more personal opinions instead of manufactured opinions.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, tell about ourselves, tell how we think, and try to understand other people. And I can understand some of it. If you just heard that somebody come in and did something and they didn't ask nobody and they just come in and did it, you know, spur of the moment. If you heard that and believed it, you've heard it enough times, you're gonna think that way, you know, until somebody comes along and tips that ice away. That's a good word. Ice. Thank you, Jericho. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll email you tonight when I get off here. After I can find your email address, I'll email it to you right away.
Let me see what's on there. Um,
So I'm not very good with technology. I'm more a car guy. I like working on vehicles, but I'm doing it.
all the links. There we go.
I think I'm gonna hop off, Kay. I'm getting a little
Ah,
sleepy
hold on
now.
a second. You what?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't leave me now.
I'm
You're
trying not to.
young.
I'm trying to hang on.
Oh, it's
You can
underneath.
hang on longer. Come on, 10 more minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. It's underneath my heading. It's underneath my heading. I got.
All right, I could go back there and check it out.
Wait a minute, man. Let me make sure it's there.
Yeah, make sure it's there, because he's gonna fall asleep here surely. The way his eyes look, he's got 10 minutes ago. He could do it.
It's not there. Yeah, it is. It's at the top. Carrie Musings at outlook.com. I think you can get me at gmail.com too. Carrie's Musings. I think. I don't quote me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
It's only 12
Local.
o'clock. It's 12, not 1, 12.
Well. For you, it's 12, but yeah, for me, it's
It's
one.
t-
My
it's
eyeballs are starting to spin.
it's 20 mile of wind here and it's snowing.
I
It's
used to
only
go to
12
sleep
o'clock
like till
here.
like 3 or 4 o'clock, 3 or 4
Yeah,
o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to bed at all.
I got to take my fire honey and my meds and yeah,
And mine are dark to my meds, so I don't worry
I
about
like
that.
yeah
So
tomorrow.
All
Yeah,
right, well, I'm gonna then good night, everybody in the chat there, because these two individuals want to go to bed early.
but I'm not gonna
They
go
don't
to
want to
sleep.
stay long.
I like science fiction stuff, so I like this way out stuff. So I watch some of these shorts about
It's so
the
early. You guys want to go to
the,
bed already?
the phantoms and stuff like that. Secret
Then I,
society.
then I have no one else to talk to. I like being up late. I still at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's only 5. And then
That,
but the night.
that sounds good, Jericho. Yeah, it was. Thank you very much. We have some good patriots. That's for sure. And we need to unite and get strong. Because there is untold amounts of us out there. Thinking the same thing, but with no direction. No direction. No. We got to get a direction. Quit this little thing stuff. Quit the small stuff. Worried about this, that, and the other, and get to the nitty gritty and let everybody know that they have every right that they want already. Just do it. Just don't force it on us. Don't force it on our kids. Quit
Mm-hmm.
take, quit taking the good stuff away from us. But they want to divide us, and they are dividing us. And we can't worry about what people say and how they treat us. And, the trolls, and I ignore them. I just I don't let them bother me. I personally I don't. You know I'm who I am. I'm Kerry McDonald. I'm out there in all the platforms. If you can't find Kerry's music, you'll find me under my name. And you can tell me what you want. Just leave me and my family alone, and you're fine. There's no call for people making threats against each other and
no.
hostilities. The more hostile we are, the worse it gets. You know. So we have to control. We have to control ourselves. We have to speak the truth, know the truth, or try to find the truth. Yeah, little things help your neighbor. Help them. They know. They know.
Yeah, go to your neighbor, man. Go to your neighbor, sit down, have a cup of coffee or tea, whatever floats their boat.
Yeah,
Talk to them.
you don't even have to talk about. You don't really have to talk about politics. You can talk about things that's going on without talking politics. They know. They know what's right, what's wrong, and it might work its way into it, but keep it on a low key, and educate them slowly. Open up their mind. You know, open up their mind slowly if you have to. You can't. We can't expect to go and change somebody's mind just right then and there. We had to. We had to be the. We had to be the. We had to plant the seeds. That's right. Love your neighbor. The Bible even says that. That's one of the Ten Commandments. I mean, it's right after the top. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. And that's what I try to get across to everybody. I love you no matter what you do. As long as you don't hurt me.
Right?
You don't hurt me and my family. Look out.
That's
That's
when
a
we got a
whole
problem.
that's a whole new ball game right there. You go
Yep.
threatening me, threatening harm and stuff. That's illegal. And this stuff, the stuff that these cities and places that have laws where you can't protect yourself, it's bull. I think every one of these officers, ICE officers, have the right to push a protester down. Personally, that's my personal opinion. You get in my face, push a sign in my face, push me with a sign. You got everything coming to you. But we have to hold back. We have to hold back and hold our cool, and which I try hard to do. I rarely raise my voice. I don't
Oh yeah.
rarely,
Uh,
rarely. I don't like to call people names. I do, I
I,
do. But
I I do jokingly, not not in a mean sense, but jokingly.
yeah, yeah, I understand. I know it. I, I might jokingly, call them something, but it's not dirty. Not dirty.
Oh yeah. And
Nothing.
I would
Never.
never.
That's my
And I
biggest.
would. I'm the kind of person that would never go. I would never go out of my way to intentionally hurt somebody because I'm not that kind
That
of person.
that to me, like when somebody uses the F word constantly, use it like a verb. They took the nastiest word and it could have been ever in the vocabulary, between two words, and make it everyday verbiage. That's thick. That shows low intelligence.
That's why I don't like to listen to rap music because seems like every word in a rap song is the F word or the other word, the N
Yeah,
word.
Terry just said when my mom died, the biggest hug I got was from my Democratic neighbor. It
Oh,
wasn't a it was a real hug, it wasn't a fake hug. Well, let me tell you, when my wife died, my grandkids' grandparents, their paternal side, they're Muslim. They're Muslim. Got that? Well, BB, she lost her husband prior, but she sat there with my granddaughter Serena and me on the other side with the other hand. She held my wife's hand until she passed. Never left her side the whole time. And that's love. And that woman loved my wife. And you know, I she was with us. Her and her husband was with us when Saddam Hussein was captured. We all celebrated. They screamed and yelled. you know,
yeah, we watched it on TV ourselves way back in I forgot how long it was ago. But yeah,
is
we watched it on TV back
Sean Lee?
back when CNN was still good to watch.
Well, I quit watching CNN when I watched Wolf Blitzer sit in the middle of Iraq in a luxury condominium. Sit there filming the stuck in awe. I'm saying, oh, come on, this is rigged. He's part of CNN's part of him. You know what I mean? No other newscasters out there. CNN
Yeah, no.
hunkered down there. There he
Hello?
is. There he is.
Yeah, it went out.
I
Like,
thought,
what's going on? Connection.
man, he just left us. He didn't say talk about
No,
early.
I'm a fighter. I could go all night.
I ain't gonna go all night. I'm about there. But I could go all night too. I just as long as I got somebody talking with
No,
me.
that's all I need. Somebody to talk to all night, have a good conversation. I go all night.
Yeah, and if I'd been a little more prepared, I would. But I'm not. I'm not quite prepared. I just. Everybody says, continue on, Kerry. We're having fun. And
Yeah.
half of them didn't show, but half of them did. That's good. I like that. That's good.
I just like sitting and having a conversation, talk to you about anything. It don't always be about politics. It can be about something you like doing. What makes you happy?
That's right. But we
You
got
know?
to.
I mean,
Hey,
there are some things that I don't like, but guess what? I love cars. I love politics. There's some things
oh, I
you
do
like.
too.
You know?
My main goal online is to educate people on
Mhm.
how I think spread the love, spread God,
Mhm.
spread the love.
Yep.
That's
Oh
that's
yeah.
if we accomplish that, we conquer most of the evil around us, and that's what we forget. We forget. Well, God ain't doing nothing. God ain't. We got to help ourselves. God, he told us, put on the armor and fight, you coward. You know, put on the armor. Get out there and fight. Get out there and tell
Yeah.
it like it is. Yeah, but love at the same time.
Just like this. I there's a person that I have to go. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm doing my own God's work. This person needs help doing some plumbing work, so I'm trying to help her out. Like I told her, I said I'm not a professional plumber, but I do know some knowledge. But I know somebody who knows about plumbing, so we're gonna go there. I'm gonna do God's work and help her out. Make sure that her things are done.
Hmm.
That's what I don't. I mean, I'm not. Like I told her, I'm not. It's not like I'm trying to go for money. I know I'm here to help you out. We want to bless you, do God's work. That's it.
Yep.
We want to bless you. Have you and your daughter safe. Everything going good for you.
Well, there's a lot of atheists out there. A lot of people don't believe in God, but we as Christians, especially,
Yeah, well, this
but
person
but
loves
but,
God.
but God first and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. It's
If
God,
he-
family, country is how it should be. God,
yeah,
family, country.
right, exactly.
If you don't believe those things, then you don't belong around me.
Yep. And if you kick God out of your party, you only have one master.
Yep.
There's no gender reveal. No different genders about that. It's God or Satan. They can't divide. They can divide it up. They try to. By other planets and other. No fallen angels, but other aliens. They're all fallen angels. Everything we see. If we read and trust the Bible, oh, I'm getting in a whole other rabbit hole here.
Well, hey, like I said, I'm gonna email you with my number, all that stuff. If you like talking about the Lord, I could sit all night and talk to you, buddy. I love hearing the Lord stuff. I love it.
Well, I have another channel that I haven't been on in 2 years. It's called Jesus Lives Group, and I got to get back on it because I'm neglected. I talk about God in every. I try to say something about the Lord in every
Yeah,
podcast I get on. But I kind of neglected that, which I shouldn't have. I feel bad, but I was doing like Monday, Wednesday, Friday with Carrie's Musings, and I was doing Tuesdays and Thursdays with Jesus Lives Group.
yeah.
And it just, I don't, I
That's
don't
a
like,
that.
I don't
That's
like
weird.
I don't
Hmm.
like conspiracy, but I think somebody doctored me.
Yeah, we just all have to just find a day, like make a schedule, and that's like I needed to do. I mean, I do want to do this whole thing. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I'm just not very good with technology. I mean, I want to do like what you guys doing. I like doing talking. I love this kind of stuff. I want people to open up and talk, express what's going through their mind. You know,
Yep.
we might not agree, but we all have the right to our own opinion in life.
Yeah, I know, Sherry. I love you too. Yep.
But we
We've
all
had
have our right to our
me,
own
me,
opinion.
me and Sherry, and Ricky and a couple others. We used to sit all night up, on Messenger talking back and forth.
Yeah.
We sit all night long talking. Whoa, what's happening at 5 o'clock? Oh no!
Yeah, I
But
love it.
here lately, I'm trying to get my what you call them circadian rhythm right, but it's impossible with what we're doing here. It's almost impossible. It's like I missed one of Gators broadcasts uh, Tuesday night. I missed her broadcast. I went to sleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock at 6 o'clock in the evening. I woke up at 3. Yesterday, supposed to be on Tina's. I set my alarm and I turned my blooming phone off like a dummy, you know. Yeah, you too, Sherry. Man, Ricky was the bomb. I tell you. He, I don't know. I think everybody loved him. I don't know if anybody didn't, you know, maybe a couple, but they didn't hate him, you know.
You know, I just the only thing I ask is tomorrow we're all going to be open-minded tomorrow when we go there and do this. When we do the live stream, we're going to be open-minded and just go hear this person out and see if he's really truly a mega supporter. But I'm not going there to judge the man because I know some people have their thoughts about this guy. They're rhino, but you know, people might have wrong basically thinking of what the person might be. We don't know. That's why I'm going there open minded. Just go see this Darren Bailey guy. I don't know. I just some guy who's trying to run for Illinois to be the governor for Illinois. I want to just be open minded, go in there and just ask him a couple questions. And I want people to go in there and ask me too, so we could ask him. Because if he's really not truly a MAGA supporter and he doesn't believe in God and the country, then guess what? Then he's not the candidate that I want to stand behind with. I will not be there for that. I will
Yeah,
not.
I'm gonna tell on myself here in front of everybody, but the past 2 weeks, my heart is broke. I mean, it just shattered, you know.
Mm,
And when Ricky died, and I keep, you know, every day we would communicate either in chat or a phone call, you know.
yeah.
Just a simple hello, you know. And when
Mm-hmm.
we didn't answer back that day, I still pick up my messenger and start to push his name, you know. Whoa, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we lost a patriot. We lost we lost a mighty patriot when we lost Ricky
Yeah.
and
And
Steve and
yep, Constance and Steve. Yep. That
Brant
was really.
Brant and Sylvia, and you know they're all up in that honor roll. You know, they're. I mean,
I like. Mm-hmm.
why do we
The thing
lose
is,
our best? Why do we lose our best?
yeah, but the American people to understand, Constitution Steve and everybody else is looking down right now, all of us. So he's always watching us and how we're doing it. So we gotta, even Charlie Kirk, we have to carry the torch, you know. We
Yep,
gotta carry the torch.
yep.
And God bless Charlie Kirk, man. He really, I mean, I didn't realize that the man has got a lot of people's attention from even out of our country, not in
Yeah,
America, ever. People really love Charlie. He meant a lot to a lot of people. And I when I went down there to Arizona, because I actually went down there, I went there for the Charlie Kirk thing, and I didn't realize how many people were there. Because I
yeah,
was there at 3 o'clock. Was it like 3 o'clock in the morning? Everybody was out there like 1 o'clock in the morning until we all stayed out there until like 7 o'clock until the door opened up
yeah.
outside all night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
yeah. People loved him.
Yeah.
Then people hated him. You know.
Yeah, you get some haters out there, but you know what? I still say we're all here. We'll all have a good time. Do be good. You know, don't be mean to everybody. Let's all have a good time. Let's be peaceful and be patriotic here. You know, think about Charlie Kirk. You think that when he had an open debate, he didn't judge them. He just either have a conversation with them. That's what we're here to do. Let's talk to them. Let's see what's going through their mind. Why do they feel like this? Why they don't like Charlie Kirk? Ask them. Why
Yeah,
they don't like him?
yeah. Why do you
You
think we
know?
should be dead? Why you wish death on somebody?
Yeah. You know, like
And then,
the thing is, you hear what's holy there. People are saying that they've been talking about this whole death thing, and this was going to happen. You know what? we shouldn't support that. We have to understand why would you want to support that? Why would you want some other person to be dead? Imagine if that was your brother. That's what they're saying. Imagine if that was your family member. How would you feel?
Yeah.
Would you be sitting laughing and giggling and jumping around? No, you would not. You would be hurting. Guess what?
Right.
I don't know you, and I would feel sorry for you too, sir.
Yep.
Or miss, whatever it could be.
Yeah, exactly. I would show them, you know, there's love. You know, love conquers
Yeah.
all. But you know, all the conspiracies and everything. I kind of I watch it, but I don't dwell on it because, personally, I know that guy didn't shoot him from the roof. You know,
Yeah, I don't believe that was him. I do not, because if anybody have done their actual research,
all
if you
right,
really did, you would see that when he when he basically was walking to the roof, right, he was limping. His actually left leg, he was limping. Now when he jumped off the roof there, he was not limping. He was walking away, peacefully walking away with no, he actually jumped off the roof there. Now, if you guys know anything about 30-06 rifle, do you think a 30-06 rifle would be? You think he could just simply just pack it up in his bag? No. He,
it's complicated to take that butt off and break, and then it wouldn't be the
yeah.
barrel. The barrel is too long to go into any backpack. Anybody,
Amen.
yeah,
Amen.
anybody,
30,
they don't
yeah.
disassemble easy.
30-06 is impossible. I mean, I'm a
Yeah.
gun guy, so I know 30-06. They're not gonna break it down.
And half these people, they don't know what they're talking about. They wouldn't know a gun from a rifle.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. When he was walking
Yeah.
to the school, he was limping. You see, he was limping.
Yeah.
But when he came off of the roof there, he was not limping, and he was walking, and there was 3 individuals, one behind, one to the side, left and right, and he was walking. And then told that he found a 30-06 rifle in the woods. Come on, tell me how that all just showed in the woods. The man had nothing when he dropped off the roof there. How did he have it?
Yeah.
Come on, go ahead.
There's a conspiracy going on.
Hmm?
Now, I don't know who's got it right. I don't know who's got it wrong. I don't,
The only thing we could do now as Americans is just sit back and hopefully we get the answer and wait to court and let things go through and we get all the evidence here.
Use your common sense. That's like I was trying to tell. That's like I was trying to tell Stone a while back. On this beginning of this, we got to let our common sense take hold of us. We got to think things out. Use our brain. Think. You too, Chris. Thank you. Big help tonight. Appreciate it. Talk
Good
to you
night,
later,
buddy.
bro.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, the thing is, everybody has their own rumors, beliefs, what happened. I said, you know what? Right now, all we could do is hope to God that we get the right answer, but we got to leave it in God's hand. I think because you hear it's totally just said there was another shooter that did this here. A lot was somebody else who shot Charlie Kirk. Wasn't him. I said, right now, when I can see it, does not look like it was the guy on the roof. It does not look like it. He might have been like a. Just somebody else. They were just using it as a because I know there was an old man who totally did the shooting, and he claimed he was the one, but then afterwards, the course they gave the other guy the chance to get away. I don't know. Good night, Chris.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just very confusing, and the only thing I could do is leave it in God's hand and pray to God, and hopefully one of these days we'll get the truth. Hopefully. I mean, I like to know the truth. I mean, all I can do.
Yeah, the conspiracy stuff is just it's making things worse.
Yes, and then the whole thing with the Epstein case, all that stuff, all that's going on.
It's all set to divide us.
Yes.
They know they're not going to let all their information out for the general public. Because there's innocent people involved.
Mm-hmm.
And if they showed it with names and everything, they'd have to redact all the names. It'd be a black page,
Yeah.
Because you couldn't tell the victims' names. You can't tell the victims' names. You have to go through page by page and redact all the information off of it. There's so much involved in it.
And the thing, if you watch it, they're showing all these pictures. Oh, because pictures came out. Oh, look at Trump was in there. It's all photo op, people. You know what? Just because I go take a picture with Carrie doesn't mean that I'm a pedophile too. With Carrie was, we don't know that.
Right.
Come on. it's like you can't do nothing. But you know what? If for you anytime there's a Democrat and does something, oh you're just perfectly just fine. You did nothing wrong, buddy. You're good.
Yeah, let's let that topic go
Yeah.
because it's meaningless. It's absolutely meaningless because, like I said, all the redactions and the innocent people, they can't just throw it out there for everybody to
Yeah.
pick over piecemeal. I mean, my
Yeah.
goodness, use your brain, people. That's all
I
I say.
know.
That's all I
Yeah.
say. But
Yep.
we got other circumstances. We've got fraud in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Somebody
It is.
making $30 million, $30 million in 1 year,
Yep.
and
I under
all the
I understand
government,
where you're saying. Well, let's let it go. I understand. It's just. I mean, none of this stuff makes sense. The shooting, everything going on, it things, and all I see is this is a freaking destruction. We need to get up and focus and call your Congress and tell them to start doing their job. We
yeah,
had 45 days that they were off. They should have used their time wisely. Now they went on Christmas break, and then what time they come back, in case we don't remember, in case you forgot, they said they're going back into a shutdown. This is only
shutdown,
temporary opening.
yeah,
So guess what happened? We're going to another shutdown with nothing accomplished.
yeah,
Nothing.
nothing.
And
And
this is all,
that,
and this is all they're part of the game plan, so they can push in when it comes to. That's what they're doing. So when it comes down to the
exactly.
midterms, they could cheat again. We need to get voter ID, same day voting in person. That's how it's got to be done. Bottom line, done deal.
Yeah, we need to get our hands out of the government hands out of healthcare. Let the insurance companies,
Yeah.
they can
Yeah.
they can tell the insurance companies how they should do it, what to do, but not try to run it.
And we need to get rid of Obamacare. It needs to be gone.
Yeah,
It's nothing. This is
get rid of all that. It's just, yeah, and the premiums for that is not premium. It's a tax.
yeah.
It's a tax. It's crazy. It's crazy if if everybody sit down and thought about it,
It's just it's.
and people
Mhm.
in Canada, the people we may have some people from Canada here.
Yeah.
People in Canada, they have to wait for a doctor because
Yeah.
the doctors they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
They've lost their confidence. The government will
Because
tell us the government will tell us what to do. How to do it. So why should I bother?
everybody's like, oh, well, I could go to Canada because I get free health care. Guess what? It takes a long time to get health care.
Yeah.
When you're in America, that's why you got to pay for it, but you get it right away.
Yeah, you go in, you get your MRI done the next day
Yeah.
or the same day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
You
right,
might you might have to wait 2 weeks out, but you're not waiting months.
yeah,
When you're in
6
Canada,
months,
that's what you're gonna do. Nothing's free in life, people.
6
Just
months to a year.
because, just like everybody's all this whole Black Friday deal crap. Oh, I gotta get out there for Black Friday. No, you don't. Everything is on Black Friday. It's the same price that you will actually pay on a daily basis. It is really the same thing. All they do is put a Black Friday sign there to get you all hyped up to go get the stuff. That's all it is. It's a scam.
It's just like it's friggin' auto insurance.
Yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
You see it all over all over Facebook.
Yep.
Bring your auto insurance down. You call them up. If you have
Yeah.
one scratch on your record, no, it's double that.
Oh no, you see it too.
I went online. I went to one of those
Yeah.
things. Search art. It takes you
Mhm.
back to the same people, and I got a quote from another company
Yep.
that was half what I was paying,
Yep.
and they charged me more because I had a scratch and dent.
Yeah.
I hit a Cadillac, which was worse.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Going
Would you
through
have
a drive,
a
yeah,
Cadillac CTS?
yeah, it was going through a
Yeah.
drive-through, and I come out and the motorcycle zipped to my left.
Yep.
And I didn't look to the right, and this manager had his car parked there out of the way, and in the way, really. And I just barely put a little scratch. It could have bumped it out. $5,000. But anyway, they
Mhm.
doubled it up from the
Thank you.
low price they gave me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's good. That's half of what I'm paying.
Yeah.
I go to pay for it, and it's a different, different auto insurance.
Hmm.
Now be doggone if it didn't when I paid it, it
Yeah.
come up with the insurance I just canceled.
And you know that the car insurance are going up because people don't understand. When you have a lot of people these days that are driving around with no insurance, no license, that's why insurance got up there. Well,
Yeah.
Illinois just passed a law stating that anybody who is illegal is not required to have a driver's license. Not required to have a driver's license. Now you tell me how that makes any sense to anybody. If you think it's okay, then there's something mentally wrong with you. You
You're
need
right,
help.
Jerry. You're right. They better see you on the phone.
And we got it. And the thing is, what we need to do is we need to start teaching our kids that you know what, when you get a license, you got to at least know the basic skills, how to change a tire, do your change your tire in case you break down.
Yeah.
Because there's people these days that don't want to change a tire, don't want to even change their headlight, don't want to do anything. All they know how to do is get in the car, put the key on, and start the vehicle. They don't do nothing. All they just sit there, well, I got to worry about my makeup. Well, I got to worry about this. Well, let's focus on making sure you're safe and making sure your tire is good, make sure your belt's good, because those little things could cause you problems in life. If you're down the road, if you work on the road, it costs you money. It's cheaper for you to see if it's broken before you start driving. But kids don't care about that stuff. They don't care. All they care is about getting in the car and hurry up and get to their friend's house because they want to go and play their video game. That's it.
Yep.
It's disgusting. That's what's wrong with American people these days. We don't teach nothing. I mean, there was a girl that was 20 years old. She 20 years old. She was 20 years old, and this is when I was freaking. I mean, this was in 2020, and she did not change a tail light, and she was in college. A tail light. I'm like, are you kidding me? Where's your mommy and daddy to teach these things? You should have taught these basic skills here in life.
And the
Something.
and the funniest thing is the blinker fluid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And this one guy sent his daughter in to get what was it he sent her in to get? Oh, some kind of air that was air in a can or something.
Yeah. Air in a
Winter
can.
winter air.
Yeah,
Winter air.
winter. See, when you look at people, a lot of people don't realize that actually there's a difference with air-wise in your tire. You got summer air and there's winter air. You do
Yeah.
have to actually. People don't know that. You're like, what do you mean the winter air? You have to actually go fucking put air. I'm sorry. You really have to put winter air in your tires because, and two, in the wintertime, if you do go low on pressure wise, there's a chance because you might have corrosion. You should
Yeah.
get your rims clean. If you've got aluminum rims, you gotta get them clean because it causes corrosion.
Yeah.
So some people don't know anything like that. I said this is the problem with American people, just people in general wise. All everybody wants to do is get a car and drive. And the thing is, that's the problem with you got a lot of these truckers are just youngsters. They have no clue, no experience how to drive a truck. They just jump in. Oh, I got an 18-wheeler. I can go and just drive around. No, you need to have some more skills.
Yeah, exactly, Sherry. We paid 100% more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like if I don't have insurance, have insurance, I pay $100 to see the doctor. If I had insurance, it cost me $2,000.
We are paying more insurance money for the illegals. We are paying for that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you could be self pay. It's cheaper all the way around than have the insurance. But they build insurance. They build insurance whatever they feel like.
And I know you're talking about the insurance early. Yes, I've seen on Facebook. You'll see car insurance for we can get your car insurance for $18.
Yeah.
Guess what, American people? Go do your research because if it's $18, you think you're gonna get the best car insurance? You're gonna get the crappy car insurance. And you know what? When you get in a car accident, guess who's gonna be reliable? You're gonna be paying for everything.
It's the same. it's the same three top insurers that are doing it, and
Yeah.
they got all these little companies underneath them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The three big ones have all the little ones underneath them.
Well, we could get you the same insurance for $10 a month. Yeah, I bet you could.
Yeah.
And when something happens, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to get sued, and then I get to go to court because you couldn't pay it. Because clearly you're just a scammer. You
Let me
are.
know. Let me know if you get that insurance too,
Yeah.
if you even get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
It,
it's great. And now they're trying to get. Now they're trying to get you to change your insurance and use what you're going
mhm.
to get from what Trump's supposed to give us.
Yeah.
That's not even not even possible not right now. But they're banking on people coming in and getting stuff and putting it on that. You know, we'll
Mhm.
get this later. I saw today they were trying to push a $600 one through.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me know when you get through. Do not worry about it. But
It's just
they're not going to let Trump come out and give us any money.
no. And the thing is, I know that Trump said he's going to give us $2,000, but people don't understand. Maybe he didn't get it right now. But the whole thing is we got to get the jail people. We got to get people on the same page. We get this thing done here because he's got to go through. Everybody got to get permission. I know Trump is trying to do what best he can do, but we have to do our part. That's the only big thing. I know I keep preaching, you guys, but it could happen. I do believe that God, if we put it in God's hand and we do our part, it could happen. I think that we can really get JD Vance in here in 28, and I think that if we really do what we need to do, we can keep everything going right here. We can keep the red wave going and keep in control. But right now we have so much control. Right now we could do so much right now with the house, everything. And look what we're doing. Our Congress ain't doing nothing. They're sitting around here and taking their sweet little time. They're on vacation. Now we're gonna go back into another temporary shutdown again, and nothing's being done.
Yeah, that's true, Sherry. The more you pay, the annual or the biannual, it's
hmm
cheaper. It's cheaper.
It's
Now,
just.
I'm trying to get everything now condensed down where I can do that kind of stuff. Because I got duped right when I retired. Everything everything fell apart. I had used my 401 from my wife. I was going to use my retirement to pay it back and get it built back up, but she passed it the month before I got my retirement. So it put me in, and then the big banks, they wanted my parents' house so bad. They they weren't supposed to sell it. We were in probate, and they gave it to one of their holding companies and kicked me out. Yeah,
We just gotta work. We just gotta work together. I mean, I have people in around me sometimes that feel sometimes it's being negative wise, or I don't know, or they don't like the things that are going on. Like what, maybe instead of your complaint, why don't you go do your part? Go call your Congress. Tell them to do their job. Then you know you can't blame Trump. You really can't. It's not always his. It's not his fault. And then, the thing is, he's one man. It shouldn't be one person doing anything. It's that we have to do. It's called we the people. I mean, I don't understand why people don't understand that.
yeah.
You
I don't
know?
know. I think I got a target on my back back when back when the riots were going on. I think I got a target on my back, and these places were out to get me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in conspiracy, but you know, they couldn't get me down. They took everything I owned. Uh, one form or another. By hook and by crook. And I saved all my life for retirement, but I'm glad I lived my life like I'd already retired years ago. I took my wife everywhere. We did everything. You know, traveled, had fun, which I'm glad I did because we spent 40 years and she's gone, but she lived a good life. I can't, I'm glad I
Well,
did. I didn't do like most people and wait till I retired to do my stuff.
well, sorry for your loss there.
Yeah. Well, it's been 10 years, but still,
It's still hard. It's not gonna be easy, buddy. I know it isn't.
yeah, my 401k disappeared. I can't find it nowhere. I don't want, I keep beating my head up against the wall trying to find it. They took all my stuff, gave me 5 minutes to get out, and they didn't tell me I had 24 hours to pick through and get stuff. All of it went to the dump. Uh, then they put the house up for $500,000. So yeah. I mean that, and then out of the blue, I come down with a big C 2 years ago. I fought all the way through it, all the way through this thing, and all of a sudden, nobody around me has it, but I got it. And it took the stuffing out of me. I was a physically healthy person. Thank goodness the only thing it hit was my lungs. Well, maybe my brain, because it's a bit foggy now, but they say that's parasites. And I'm killing the parasites. And it does help with my breathing too. Hard to believe. That's another topic. All the stuff we're eating, the processed food and everything.
Yeah, that processed food is not good. I know. I know. I didn't eating McDonald's was not the healthiest thing.
No,
But nothing. The thing is, there's nothing open like to go get food. Because you have to go get all the food to go cook it. So for me, I can't just do that. I have to go something fast. I don't just go to when I get done on here. I go work all night.
yep.
I do things. I work on wheels. Whatever you the cars on. I do road reserves. I keep on going all night.
Uh-huh.
I love money.
I eat clothes like they're going out of style.
Yeah.
That helps. Then you got to have a binder to move them out.
Like tomorrow, like at least tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna be busy. Tomorrow, I mean, I don't mind going there. It's like tomorrow I'm gonna go to the Darren Bailey cookout thing. He's doing like a chili cookout fundraiser. So out
Yeah,
there, I'll give him a chance. Be able to go in there and see what he's got to say. I mean,
yeah.
you know,
I'll watch it.
yeah. I mean, if they're
Yeah,
just please be, be nice. I mean, I don't want to go in and assume that he's just a rhino. I mean, I
yeah.
want to see. You got to see for yourself.
Right. That's right. You're right, Sherry. Yeah. Mm. It's all backwards. Everything's backwards.
Yeah.
I think we're living. I don't know. Is there some kind of dual reality or something? Another dimension? I don't know because time seems like it's flying and getting away from us quicker and quicker. Might be my age. I don't know.
We're all getting older, but I know I still say we're all young. We still got ways to go. And you gotta say thank you to the Lord every day when you
Yeah,
wake up, because if we didn't have that, we wouldn't be alive today.
exactly, Sherry. Greed on speed dial. You're right. Yeah. Well, hey guys, I might get off here. I'm starting to get, yeah, breathy and.
You're getting younger. That's all. You're getting younger. You gotta stay longer. That's all.
No, I'm getting short of breath. I gotta.
All right. Well, we'll let you all get some sleep. You all can sleep, and I'll get up all night.
Oh, I probably won't go to
That's it.
sleep.
And I'll see you guys. I'm gonna start a live stream about I would say 15 minutes at 5 o'clock because it starts at 5. And we'll be going from 5 to like 9 o'clock. So I don't mind. I do 2 hours and a half sleep. That's all I need. I'm good to go.
Yep.
I love doing this stuff.
I'll be there. I might not talk. Sometimes I go on channels and I don't say nothing. I just watch.
Yeah.
I hate, when you go on and you got about 50 people telling you hello.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Yeah. And
All right. Well, I'll
well,
let you go so you
yeah,
can get some sleep then.
well, there goes again. Not you, not you, Siri. Thank you. Bye. Good night.
See.
Good night. Love you too, Darlene. Love you too. Sure, you're still on there, Sean. Sean left. Oh, excuse me. Now I got the hiccups. Oh, okay. Good night, you guys. I love you, and I'll try not to be a stranger. I'm not a stranger, but I'll try to get on my own because we need it. We need it. We need more chit chats, more bonding. We don't do enough of it. Well, good night, all. I love you. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Good night, all. Love you.